It's Kenneth for my company is Black Series Edition LLC Crystal Edge Technology Screens and our platform we like to call Cardboard PC Kingdom. All right, so we're gonna make a PC case out of this. I was in the store, picked up a few things, and I thought to myself, this would make a really cool PC case. That right there, part of a PC case. So let me see where I put my boxes at where I used to stand my phone up in. For some reason, I can't locate them. Let's see. Where do we put the boxes at? Just need one box. This is why I hate it when I clean up, because I end up cleaning up too much, and well, not too much, there's never enough cleanup. It's just that I lose things in the weirdest places, man. I really do. Heck, damn it, bird. Like, seriously? How'd you lose the box? Did we put the phone in? Got a really cool build we want to do. We got the other one we're working on. We're almost done with that. So I was in there and I saw those trays and I thought that would make a really cool, exciting build. Got to figure out what the heck I did with the stand for the phone. My cardboard stand. I lost it. I bet you I threw it in the trash. I bet you $100 I threw it in the trash when I was going to clean. Alright, I'll just make another one. I don't know where that disappeared to. Watch I find it and have two of them. Which I usually do. Find it and then say, hey, where did this go? It's just here and now it's gone. Alright. I hate losing stuff. It drives me crazy. It's one of my pet peeves, is losing stuff. What I usually do is when I'm cleaning, I usually throw stuff in the weirdest places. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to make a PC case out of those trays. Those are cookie server trays, or what do you want to call them? First I made my makeshift phone stand, because we can't find the other one. I don't know where it's at. It'll pop up somewhere along the way. Just happened to do a demonstration, and we can't find out where the heck you want to. Chances are probably threw it in the trash. But no biggies, we make them anyway. Alright, and I got a professional one coming through, but that won't be here until Monday. My new stand won't be here until Monday. And the other one over there just needs the ceiling done, and that one's finished, and I can just figure out what parts I want to put in there. But that case over there is completed. Oh, and I forgot to pick up this slime. Man, I forgot extension cord slime. I forgot everything I was supposed to go pick up. I'm going to show you something real quick. See the difference now? Now you can see the gunmetal, can't you? Yeah, because the top part is actually black paint. The screen is gray. As I've been telling people long, it's a gray screen. It just looks so ultra dark, and it's got that shifting in it that does it. But yeah, that screen underneath of it is dark gray. That's black. I had so many freaking discussions in forum sites like, no, it's a black screen. Like, no, it's not a black screen. The screen's actually gray. That is the build we did right there. Those cardboard boxes right here. I show this off because we have people coming to the channel for the first time, and they go, wait, you're building a PC case out of cardboard? How does that even work? And just showing you our paint job. We're still not done with this yet. We still have the rust job to do to finish up. And we still have that corrosion job to do because I made the paint for it. But just showing you the work we did on here. There's the tank unit, the bio tank unit. All the piping's dropping in. So that one right there. So I figure while we're here, and I saw this, I was like, this would make a great case. These trays would make a great case. So we're going to turn this into an amazing PC. And that's the Gundam right there. That's the frozen rack right there. And that's going to be the party rack. Oh yeah, I contacted Amazon. They had complaints about the board. And I got the money back on the account. And about a couple of days, we'll order another board. This time, we're going with that one. Because that's the one I never had any problems with. Other boards in here, we had problems with them left and right. That one works perfectly fine. So I just ordered 2 more of those. What's right there? Alright, I gotta make my makeshift stand because the other one, I think I might have thrown it away. Pretty much easy stand. Just a hole in the box. That's pretty much it. I had somebody get mad at me because of my stand. They were like, "You're poor. You can't afford a stand." And I'm busy. I don't have time to get a stand. That's what it comes down to. I am really freaking busy. But I still got time to play. And this right here is going to be fun. So as I'm walking back, I'm figuring like where we're going to put the power supply and everything at. And definitely going to be making those peekaboo windows right there. These are going to make great peekaboo windows. And yes, we're going to make a frozen box. These are sick. I freaking love this. Right here. Yeah. Grab 2 of these. First, we got some caulking because we're going to need it to make our frosties. Extra frosty. Got some white paint for that right there. New brushes because, again, we don't want to go through. Our brushes are coated in black and we don't want to do cross-contamination, so we had to get some fresh brushes. Of course, Old Faithful cardboard to build our base. And pretty much it. Start assembling, putting this thing together. Start building a cardboard base. Yeah, I was on a couple forum sites and I got the black screen. I was like, nope, not a black screen. Dark gray. Even did a pour out for them. Side by side. It's not black. Super dark gray. What's that for me? This is what I was talking to myself about. Oh man, it's weird how everything we pick out fits just to the point. Just perfect to the point. Yeah, definitely going to see. Let me see something for a minute. Grab this one since I ordered another one of these. This is the board I got damaged. The board's damaged. Yeah, that would fit perfectly right there. We got to do the motherboard screws, all the holes connected. So yeah, so as long as we can see. Put that back. As long as we can see those holes, those pinpoints where those holes are at, means K screws can be dropped there. There and there. We got plenty of room for the K screws. Oh, we're going to like the daylight out of this sucker right there in the day. Yeah. This box is going to glue. It's going to glue. Everything's going to glue on it. With a nice glow wire and very concentrated powder for the UV on here. It's going to glow. It's going to pulsate. So we're going to put our light system in a little bit different. It's going to be like a pulsated blend. Should have music go with it. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so that's cool. We know from here. Let's see if we got enough for. I bet you I didn't put none of my templates up. Probably didn't put jack up. I definitely want to go to dual 240s, 240 system setup for bam template for that. Definitely gonna do some ice cubes on it. Definitely for that decoration design for that. Where is the power supply template? Why do you keep losing this thing? Like I literally make dozens of these things. I lose every single one of them. Don't even ask me why I lose them at. I don't even know where I lose them at. I just don't know. I'll make a new one, lose it. Is this it? No, that's not it. It's a 40 piece of paper. Oh, this is it. Found one. So we measure our power supplies, make sure they're going in. Make sure there's one that fits up here. It's perfect. Yeah, that's the one right here. Can't mark these things, man. Come on. Oh, don't deny the build. All right. I saw that and I was like, man, that would make a sick PC. And oh, God damn it. I left everything I was supposed to go get. I literally got caught up in this. I forgot my extension cord. I forgot my fresheners. I got to ready and pick up that because it's closer by. Just go drop it off and get it from there. Jeez, man. Got caught up in this. I saw that the first one I walked down. I was like, oh, we can make a PC out of that. I like the fact the boards have that sky blue on them. You can frost the board. Good thing we didn't frost this board, man. Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Who's there? Reconnection. That's my reconnection going in. It does from time to time. If it does it again, I'll Bluetooth it and it'll be more stable. Right, building our base. I thought I'd go with the little legs. Alright, now we got the structure of the structure built. Let's get the glue gun out. Get ready. So I gotta go down and pick up my big boy glue gun, which I haven't had time to go pick that up, but we'll fit that into the schedule somehow. I gotta pick one up. I need one. Desperately. These little ones are nice, but they're just for small hobbies. Now, tell me that I have glue in here, because I know I bought 3 bags of glue. No, for a fact I bought 3 bags. There's no way in the world, but I built yesterday, could have consumed that much glue. Man, I swear we went through all that glue. We could have gone through with 3 bags of glue. There's no way in the world. I thought so. There's no way in the world we could have gone through that much glue. Alright. We have everything here to begin the masterpiece of giant cardboard. Fast, easy, well not fast, but affordable. Affordable. That's it. Anything worth taking its time is worth taking its time. Alright, let me see. I'm going to begin the shape of this thing. I definitely want it to be boxy. Boxy, boxy, boxy. So, we're definitely going to put the motherboard on one of those trays right there on the outside. And we got to cut a peekaboo window in there so everything glows. Put a power supply, we can stick it on the top, which I like. My power supply is on the top. I like that one's done. It's done with a nice peg system at the top. The power supply for that. We have to fit the power supply before you put the peg system in. Liquid cooling system, since we are going to do... we're going to do... We can put liquid cooling system here. Between these two, liquid cooling system will fit here. But that's between 2 boxes. But it's the kind of funnel system for that stuff if you want it. When you have it here, I'm going to have to go to single. Definitely going to have to do a single. Yeah, you have to do a single. Alright, so motherboard's here, right? I'm going to have to definitely do a single. If we're doing a single, I'm doing a 3-fan system. We're doing a single. I want to stack a little higher. So I want some muscle behind it. So we're going to do a 3-fan system. So a 3-fan system is 2 fans for the back, 1 fan for the front. We got to drop in long screws and bolts. We can do it. So we're going to do it between, and we're going to hook it up to a fan speed controller. So we can just pump up them RPMs. That's what we'll do. Drop in a couple of those glowing USBs. Yeah, we can turn that and that at the top to a little power station. All right, so we'll put single 120 millimeter with power supply. Power supply, we can coat it blue so it glows and everything. Or, even better, we can ice cube the power supply and then go back over the silicone and make it look like it's actually frozen into the system. Ooh, yeah, kind of hot right there. I think I'm going to go down that route instead. But we have to make it so we can move it in and out. So it tucks in nice, pulls right back out. Alright, we'll turn into a power supply into a block of ice. Alright. Ideas are kicking like Kentucky Fried Chicken. Alright, let me see. Alright, so up top, this is what we have here. Alright. Now from the side, we have here, but we're going to have to put ports in. So I want the power supply cables. I don't want them inside. I want them to hang outside because I need icicles to fall off them. That's why. Definitely need to do that. So I'm not worried about burying any wires or cables or any wired management wire management to a certain degree, but not where I want it covered. I don't want to hide the wires. I want them to be exposed. I want them to be frozen. That's what I want. Power supply system is only going to run 2 lines. It's going to run 2 lines into the motherboard. Unless we're running additional extra fans, yeah. So I want everything to be on the outside. The fans, the wires, all that. And the reason why I need it that way, because I need everything the more we have hanging off this machine, the more we can show basically objects bedded in ice. That'd be pretty cool. That's what we're going to do. Ain't that chocolate biscuit? Because you know you taste so delicious. It had to happen. It had to happen. I had to scream the chocolate biscuit. Who cannot scream the chocolate biscuit? All right. So we need to add LED lights in here. So we need a peekable window here and a peekable window on this side. So let's get the cotton. Cotton. That's a chocolate biscuit. Because you know you taste so delicious. Chocolate biscuit. There's that much delicious out here. Like, you know what? Now what? It's a new word for you today. This is new. This is all new. Yes, the chocolate biscuit. And it's funny because her dog looks like a chocolate biscuit because he's about that same color. So now she's running around talking about chocolate biscuit. The dog's running all over the house acting goofy. That's Big Man Apollo. Big Man Apollo. And they're being the chocolate biscuit. Let me see. Now, let me see. Top everything like this. Alright. Good chocolate biscuits. I want that top out, but I don't want this. But we're going to cover this up anyway with frost. So I'm not worried about that. We can cover that up with frost. So I need this part here to nail here and here. So when we push this through, because again, you know, if you cut it, we cut it. I need this on the open because I want this to also to light up. So we have to get it within that circle. So I'd say right here would be perfect. Let's see how I'm gonna get this. You know where the 2 lines hit at? So I would say here and here. Wait, no, and here is where that would hit at, and right there and there. Chocolate biscuit. All right, so where we're cutting at here from there, here from there. If we keep the square within this pinpoint right here, we should have it. We should be good to go. If not, then we don't have it. That's all to it. Then we don't have it. Like, then what happens? Then we don't have it. Oh, let's go here. Oh, no. Sorry, people. Sorry about that. It's going to be in my head for a while. So you know that. I got the freaking Brady Bunch song stuck in my head for a year. Yep, every day. And then somehow it cross-combinated with the freaking Sesame Street song. So you got dan, dan, dan. No, forget it. We don't want to start that one. Right. Let's begin the process. Let's see if we're right. And I'm going to here without measuring out anything. We're just doing it from pure measurement of craziness. sucker here, but that no choice. I am literally going to have to buy you a freaking jacket that looks like a biscuit. Oh, we got it. Yep. Ta-da! So we got it. It fits in here just where you want it. See, I want it to fit right in this within this circle. We got it. We switch it around. That's how we want it. The biscuit. Yes, people. It fits. So the measurements did work. Crazy math did work. We actually didn't do any math. We just kind of like put it all, just kind of, well, we just what we did. Yeah. So, yeah, got enough for the edge. Come right here. Here, all the way around. Yes. We're going to have to paint the inside of this. You know that, right? Because you can see right through the window. That's why. So we got a winter wonderland. The daylight's out of the inside of this box. Walking in, the lights in it, so this goes through. So I thought it'd be pretty cool, looking like a giant ice cube, and have these pretty crystal like effect to it, and have the light. Oh man, it looks sick. It would just look beast. You know, I'm getting that. It would look absolutely beast. So that's how we're going. So look just like that. Woo! I'm amazed. We're gonna have fun here with this. All right, let's get this done, because we can't get anything done if we go off topic, right? We got to keep it on topic. I told you this here. I'm trying to keep it on topic. All right, so that's fantastic right there. All right. Walking into Wonderland. Do, 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 do. All right, so this side's cool right here. I'm liking that. Let me see. Oh, that's an even better idea. Okay, cool. With that, 100%. We can put some slag types and cardboard pieces. We can cut in here. We got this part right here, here, here. Let's cut this and get this party started. Scissors, please. If you hear Doritos, you know what I'm doing. Where the frick is my scissors? I just had them a couple minutes ago. Oh, they're over here. Ah. The desk is best when it's a mess. I don't want to take too much away from that. Okay, in the winter wonderland. All right, let me see. Yeah, we got everything here, man. We got stuff to do the paint job. We got it all here. Everything here. I'm going to go online and order the button. So we get the button. Oh, the button I'm going to pick up for this is going to be cool. It's going to be different. Definitely going to be different. And I think the theme music I'm going to use from here. What else? Ice Ice Baby. Vanilla Ice. Can't get no more icier than that. Dum, 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 dum. Ice baby. Bum, 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 bum. All right, pen. We need to put a little slot here because we got this area here, so we need to bring it up this way and a little bit this way, and just like that. And there we go. Oops, sorry about that. There we go. Draw a piece on here. Now I told all my people's Christmas time to get me glue sticks. And I've got glue sticks coming in galore. Because you know, come on. Take that off, please. Get the Bluetooth on. I gotta put the Bluetooth on here. Connection. Get out of here. Connection. Bluetooth. Alright. Be back. Okay, this one. Alright, so that's gonna fit here just nicely, like so. Alright, avalanche. Come back. Don't break that, please. I need that. Alright, let me see. We got strips of cardboard around here because we got scraps. I got my scrap box. Wait a minute. Wait. He just threw me clean off just now. Oh, yeah, cool, that works. I'm about to say, I confused there for a minute. Like, wait, if you put that there, doesn't that kind of confuse the whole situation of putting this there? Nope, it works perfectly. It works. We're good. We're Gucci. We're 100% Gucci. Come here. Oh, I need you. Alright, let's get this done. Alright. Damn. And of course, this is all going to glow too, so that's going to trigger it off. There's going to glow. There's some caulking on here, so this looks good. Like I said, this is fast ways to build PC cases, because PC cases, yeah, they get expensive. They get freaking expensive. And if you want to do this with console, you can do it with a console case too. It'll make a difference. Makes no difference. If you're having fun doing it, it doesn't matter. And on top of that, as long as it's as cheap as you possibly can do it, because again, save money, save money. Bam. Yep, we need to bring it over. They need to be in that window. Now, worry about the overlap area? No. They're working with cardboard. Everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. Everything. In the back of my head, I was like, this is going to be a simple build. I don't even know why I tell myself this stuff at the end of the day. It's easy builds, but, you know, it allows you to be able, the whole structure is pretty easy. It is. But it depends on how far you want to go with it. You know, you can make it easy. You can make it basically complex. It's up to you on how you want to do it. But the whole object of it is the fact that you don't pay for no cases anymore. You don't have to pay for cases. That's the whole point of it, or the whole thing. That's the whole thing. You don't pay for cases. You know, you don't have to pay for them if you don't want to. Build them yourself. And you build them yourself, you can put your hard drives anywhere literally you want them. Now, I know cases give you options to put hard drives where you want to go, but can you really go beyond those options themselves? That's the cool thing about building with cardboard is that the fact that you can make it anywhere you want. You can design anywhere you want. You want to put a hard drive here? Bam, 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 bam. Anywhere I want to put it. Winter frosted land. So we got the inside of this side done, right? That's all done on that side. So now, whoop-de-doo, we put our whatchamacallit on here, like this, and bam, and we got this nice little ice look to it. Isn't that pretty cool looking right there? Yes. This is what we're going for, people. It's not enough to get the gold. We must go beyond the gold. We must make different metals for us. For all of us, not just for me. See, it gives it a special effect to it. It looks pretty cool. Now it looks icy in there, and we haven't even applied the ice to it yet, or the glow. All right, so it's one done. So I'm gonna knock this one out. Oh, you know what I mean? I just thought about something. I literally could use the template from this one to make the one on this one, but all right, but just do it again. All right, let me see. So put our measurements in. We need a pen right here to do this. So basically, where you want to go is from here to here, to here, to here. So this is the height, this is the length of it, right here. So from the length of it, from where it stops from here, you want to put your mark there to there. Your mark from here to here. It's from there to there. And your mark from here to here. There and there. So at the beginning, from here to here. And then from this side, we have these 2 points here. You want to put it right there. There. Right there. And right there. Now, lift it up. Got your little blueprint right there. So you just draw it in. Connect the dot with your points. And next marks the spot. You mark there, that's where you cut. And then just pop right out. Now if you mess up, it's still good. Because it doesn't make a difference. This is a creative zone. In the creative zone, there's no mistakes. There's just better possibilities. The majority of the inventions were developed by mistake. Go one way, end up another way. Like, wait a minute. That tastes pretty good. You know, you're walking down the street with a bucket of peanut butter, and somebody walking down the street with a chocolate bar, and you two bump into each other. And like, wait a minute, you got your chocolate in my peanut butter, but you got peanut butter in my chocolate, and then bite into it. Oh, there you go. Which I'm pretty sure it didn't happen that way, but still. It's fun to think about it. Bam! We got it. See? Easy print. You can't make any mistakes. You got it. Alright, let's put our cardboard ice selector on it. Oh, I wish I could find one of I'm Mr. Ice Mice. Can I find those action figures? I would love to have them on here. Amazon. Gotta have Amazon. So just about everything you can think of on the face of the planet. I'll lose it. Let's see. Where are we at? Let me see. The Ice Miser from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay, Snow Miser, okay. Snow Miser action figure? Yes. And they sell it. eBay's got them, and Amazon. Oof. Amazon may be doing too much at the end of the day. I'm going to eBay. eBay got them. And they got the little guys with them. Oh my goodness. They got them. Sorry about that. I'm going to eBay and get them. Yeah. I'm going to put them on this computer. It's Mr. Snow Miser. Do, 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 do. We got to put Olaf on here too. Got to have a crossover. It's the classics, man. I grew up with those when I was a kid. You knew it was Christmas time when they popped on. Uh-oh, getting the zoomies, getting the zoomies, getting the zoomies. The zoomies? Oh, he's backing up with the shake. You got it? The zoomies? He was literally had his body in the wall. He was shaking back and forth. He's charging up for the zoomies. Zoomies at 250%. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, I keep missing the zoomie jump. Ah, I'll get you next time, you weirdo. Hey, Mr. Chocolate Biscuit. I know you taste delicious. Oh, I'm telling you. Okay. That's my little buddy right there. I'll save my blessing right there. That's my blessing right there. All right, let's get this in here. I was thinking when Taco was probably out there in the cold and the rain and everything, and Laura was probably telling him, don't worry, sooner or later, you're going to have a home, right? Right, buddy? Yeah. You got a home. And I'm sitting there praying to the Lord, like, Lord, I want a cat. I want something to take care of it. Don't worry. I got something for you. Something's coming. And sure enough, here comes Taco. I was meant to be there that long. If I had moved, just imagine what would have happened. I would have never met Taco. Ain't that right, buddy? Look at him. Look at that. Listen to the conversation. You guys hear this? Oh, don't. Look how he looks away and the camera's on him. Like, how does he know that the camera's on him? He'll be staring straight at me. He's gonna put the camera, turn his head to the side. Like, how does he know? Like, how dare you? How dare you? Giving you my stare at the end of the day. It has nothing to do with them. We do not appreciate the taco. Wow. He's my arrow. Oh. Yeah. Now, if you could grant wishes, I grant if Taco could talk. Would I regret that decision? If you had the ability to figure out what if your animals could talk, if you gave them talk, would you regret the decision of doing that? You ever seen Dexter's Laboratory, where he gave the dog the ability to be able to speak? And the dog was talking all night, like, hey, how you guys doing? How you guys doing? The golden retriever was going, how you guys doing? I can talk. Like, all night he was just talking. The sun came up, he was still talking. And he had a problem with something to do with the radiator. Like, the radiator was threatening him. And that's why I was making him talk, because he kept barking at the radiator. I was like, okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you the ability to speak. And then he finally got the ability to speak, and he pointed right at the radiator. It was nothing. He was just saying, the thing. He's like, what the heck? What thing? Yeah. And found him and his owner. When the owner finally found him, they talked exactly like the owner talked just like him. So they pick up on the person's. Well, they are. They do pick up. Because, again, you have people who have or speak Spanish to the dogs. The dogs understand Spanish. The dogs understand Spanish better than me, and I don't understand Spanish. I understand some Spanish, but they understand it. The dogs, I know German Shepherds that basically people had to make commands in German. So they do understand different languages. If not, they would just look at you and go, And he's talking to me in that dumb language again. So they do. Different countries, animals follow command on different languages, which is pretty cool. You ever think about that? So they do understand. They understand what we're saying. Because they can understand different languages. So that's pretty cool when you think about it. About the huge part of it all. The interesting part, the wide view. The wide view. That's a good name for a talk show. See right there? Perfect name, called the wide view. Perfect name for a talk show. See, I'm just spitting out ideas in the day. Anybody get around to that picnic restaurant? Well, that'd be pretty cool. I would love to have something like that. Someone come up with it, man. It'd be a pretty cool idea. I don't even care about that. I got so much to do on my plate with that. That'd be pretty cool. Or the cereal bar. The cereal bar. The cereal bar would be a fantastic idea. Giant chairs in there. You come in with your slippers and stuff. You have to wear pajamas on. You can't be going there wearing some weird stuff. Nobody wants to see all that. Nobody. Keep it kid friendly. That'd be cool. But people say, well, who eats cereal all day long? There are plenty of people who eat cereal literally all day long. There's some people who eat more cereal than eat food. So, yeah. People eat cereal all day long. I eat Lucky Charms pretty much all day. And after you finish a bowl, you want another bowl. And especially, it ain't true if you have cereal. I don't have cartoons. I don't know who can watch cartoons, eat cereal without cartoons. I can't do it. I can't even watch cartoons without having cereal. Alright, so we got this side over here. Everything's going, looking pretty nicey. Okay, let's get this hooked up. Putting in our detail work. That's what we're doing. We're going to build an arcade machine today because I promised to build the arcade machine. We're going to get that done. I got some pretty cool Street Fighter stickers and stuff I want to design myself to put on the side of the building. I'm going to do all kinds of arcade stuff on the side. We got our billboard out there, and we got to put lights in the billboard. So the same lighting system we have here, we're going to put that, we're going to cut it to size. For our, well, no, we can do EOWAR. EOWAR can transfer the white. We thought they do that. We got to do our light system. Arcade machine and wiring light system. It's going to be like building a dollhouse. That's pretty much what it's going to be like, building a large dollhouse. Except for video games. We made a mistake there. That has to go a little farther up. We need to cover that edge a little better. When Street Fighter first came out. Okie doke. That side is finished. On that side, I gotta get this one side over here. So we are size up where everything's gonna go. I do want all the wires and cables to be exposed, but I do want the wires in some kind of tube system. We have to do a tube system for them. Definitely gonna do a tube system. We're gonna make our own sleeves. We're gonna make our own sleeves for the Gundam. Gundam has sleeves too. The Gundam sleeves are huge. They're huge, wide sleeves that connect from one end to the next. We need something bulky and powerful. We're gonna have all the wires and lines running through. We're gonna run tons of the EO wire in between to make it look. This thing is actually functioning, actually powering up. We should put a huge cannon on it too. You know what? We're putting a huge cannon on the Gundam system. We have to. That'd be pretty cool. Make it look like it's charged at a cannon. That's a defense base. And I had the mini Gundams come in. I bought a few of them to see how they would look. We're going to do that with that one over there. That's what the crazy one we're doing over there. Alright, that right there and there for that side. Once the new stand comes in, you'll have the bird's eye view, which is pretty cool. You got to get you a bird's eye view. Someone's asking me how many lumens is the projector we got. The one for $32. That is 3,200 lumens right there for that one. I ordered a lamp for it too. Got a lamp coming for it. It is a little low on the lamp hours, but you know, hey, you know, for 32 bucks, and you can't complain about that, right? So, yeah. So the lamps are cheap. Lamp cost me about 37 bucks for the lamp. So that's pretty cheap right there. Oh, that's great. There. Please, Mr. Cole. I've got the wrong heat monitor and core, not the same people. That's a little bit, because I need to turn this off a little bit. This is going to drive me crazy. Perfect. All right. It's good right here. We need to cut through. Look at difference. What size we need to cut through? No, we're cutting through. Let's do circle. I want it to be off. I don't want them to match up. Gives more of a better effect. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna lose a finger. I don't want that. Make a difference where we go. As long as you cut it. This design. There's no way to make a mistake on here. Everything is made from chaos. There we go. Now this bit right here, we can use this. So now we're going to go right back over and cut our everything works for everything. I like in video games where they give you multiple directions you can go at, and you just find the most weirdest, most jacked up area in the game. Like, you know what? I gotta explore it. Sometimes you regret it, sometimes you win. Sometimes you regret it. Now, see how we got this part top cut? Let me go right back over it again. The same part gives it a nice round look to it. Right there, see right there? Fits nicely. Especially when you hit them areas like, I do not have skill level to handle that at the end of the day. You just see some jacked up stuff like, nope, I'll come back. I'll be back. Then you come back, oh yeah, that is pretty cool. That's true. Like when you play those games where you explore, if you get hooked into the side missions give you some insane freaking weapons. By the time you hit the real missions, like, this is pretty easy. That's it. Just swing the sword one time, the guy's going like, okay. That challenge was actually pretty easy. The side missions bulk you up. They do. They showed some meme about some guy was just all covered in gold, like what happens when you do all the side missions. That's how I found out about that giant lurking in that one area. I didn't even know he was even down there. He was a huge giant in Borderlands. It took a while to take him down, but he did go down. But he had this wicked shotgun, and that thing took everything up on the board. So I was like, yeah. Those side missions, ones you want to ignore, you might want to do those because they give you some pretty cool stuff. Every time I see someone saying, good sir, could you help me with this problem? I'm like, oh yeah, we're definitely going to get some good stuff out of this. There are many regrets in that process, but still, we're going to get some good stuff out of this. I know Demon Soul is a pretty hard game, but I don't know which one's harder, Demon Souls or Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden was a freaking nightmare. Like, what in the world were they thinking when they developed that game? And the energy bars were freaking insanely across the screen. Some of that stuff you had to pretty much figure out, because I got killed on this boss like dozens and dozens of times. But I couldn't take them. All of them were hard. The one they made for the original Xbox, the guy who came in with the nunchucks. Oh man, he beat the crap out of me. And it was on point. Like your block had to be on point, because this guy would basically hit you and put your barber shoot down. But there was these two turtles that were moving back and forth in the other Ninja game. I think it was part 2, and they're moving back and forth, rolling back and forth, and they were crushing you while they were doing this. And you literally had to have that reincarnation spell, because you were going to die. There's no way around it. You were just going to die. You had to bring yourself back in order to basically kill them. So I kept dying on this mission over and over again. And a lot of people had, like, when we had on 360, just about everybody had. You look in the menu, see who was playing what. Everybody was on that game playing it. Everybody was playing it. And people were just going back and forth trying to help each other out. Like, yo, man, how the freak you kill this guy? And how do you get off of this guy? And how do you find this? And how do you find that? I was stuck on them freaking turtle balls, whatever the heck those things were. And those things were killing me. And I kept dying. I'm like, how in the world am I going to beat this? Like, my energy's through the roof. And these things are still killing me. How do I beat this thing? And the guy was like, oh, you got to come back with that reincarnation spell to do it. So they're going to kill you regardless. It's definitely going to happen. They're definitely going to kill you. But you have to regenerate and come back. So take down as much. Because they go into this whole supernova and they explode and just wipe everything out. There's no way to survive it. No way. So you have to come back with the reincarnation. You come back to life. That's how you beat it. I'm like, oh, that's how it's done. Yep. Died like 47 times before I realized that that's what it was. When I went to the guy and talked to him, it's like, yeah, that's what you got to go through. Freaking pain in the game. Like, yep. I died multiple times before I figured it out myself. And they don't tell you, you know, they don't tell you that in the game, anywhere in the game, they don't tell you that at all, period. They never tell you that in the game. And I go, why didn't someone just say something in the game? Why would you do that? And the game is so hard that you're literally arguing with the people who develop the game and they're not in the room with you. I don't like this whole part right here, but I doubt we're going to be able to see that. But it's still bugging me. It's still bugging me a bit. I'm going to put a trim across that because that's working me out. Don't like the way that looks. Gotta put a little trim in there. No, this is not going to do it. It's wider. Oh, I gotta put it in two spots, two pieces. Wait, this is the one we cut for the other board. We cut the other side? No, we didn't. Okay, you can use that for the template for that. So that's the easy cutout for that one. Oh, no, we gotta go circle with that one. We cut this. We have to go circle with that one to give it more of effect. That's why. All right. Gonna have to sway the bottom a little bit. Straight rigid edge got me nuts. Alright. We got chocolate biscuits. Ah! It comes out. Really? It's too short. Too long. No, those you're looking like, this is absolutely crazy. It always starts with chaos. It always starts with chaos. Every build we have in here always starts with chaos. And then after that, it all comes together. There we go. Got a nice little icy cape here. That's the peekable window through the other side. I want to look really like I'm actually looking through a cave. Right? Yes. Alright, let me see. smaller. It looks like the cave is farther away. There's more depth to it. The other one's slightly smaller than the one you have right there. Gets off that effect. Make a little slightly slightly. There we go. See how it all comes together? I love it when a plane comes together. We're gonna put this on the outside here because it's over here. It's gonna be here, so you're gonna have to bring it in here. Yow! Get nothing like getting burnt with hot glue. Get your day started. Good old day of burnt with hot glue. Oh, man, never used to that one. I know they give you the tips you can put on, but they make it hard for me to work, so I just take it off. I just take the pain. We gotta do something with this box. Okay, we gotta put Sub-Zero in here too. I need Sub-Zero in. We put ice figures in here. All ice figures of ice. Yes. Sub-Zero. People hated Sub-Zero Mortal Kombat. Sub-Zero was like would freeze the ground. Boy, you hit that combo nice on Sub-Zero, man. You had a really rough time getting up. Because then he would hit that whole freeze and freeze your feet, and you would come down and hit the ground and he'd uppercut you. Like, really? They don't give me a chance to fight? Like, really? Can I at least hit the buttons? That's pretty bad when somebody beats your butt so badly in a video game that you literally think your controller's unplugged. That's when it's bad. I was talking to my brother. Oh, man, sorry about that. And every time we get together, the little grandkids always want to challenge me in video games. And every single time, man, I beat the daylights out of them. I don't show no mercy whatsoever. I mean, look, if you want the crown, you're gonna have to earn it. He was playing wrestling, I beat the living. I was talking to my brother, he was cracking. I said, yeah, I heard. I beat the stuffing out of him, man. He so bad, he thought his controller was unplugged. He said, come on, man, give me a break. Now, how you gonna earn? I gotta teach you. So I tried to give him some pointers. We were playing WWE wrestling for freaking N64. They played the old school games over there. And I was showing them how to tire them out. And then if you tire them out enough, then that means you could do all the suplex, jump off the ropes. Those are what's it called real damage at the end of the day. I was showing him how to do all that stuff. So I gave him a little trick how to beat up his other ones. Because he's the smallest one out of the group, and they all take advantage of him. So I taught him little stuff to beat the crap out of them. And he was in there kicking their behinds left and right, and they're crying, laughing about it. They was mad, but I taught him, so teach me. No. That's just for him only, because he's the smallest one out of the group. He got to have an advantage on you guys. When we got in there and played that ring match, I beat the daylights out of him. I even had time to hit the button and taunt them, laugh around the ring, like, no, it's not fair, it's not fair. Hey, I'm old school, man. I played all them games back in the day. Y'all think y'all got some skills at the end of the day. Bond, man, I wiped the floor with him, Bond. Perfect Dart, beat the crap out of a Perfect Dart. I was just using melees only. I was smacking the daylights out of him. Oh, we had a ball in there, man. So I don't want to play anymore, Uncle Andy. He don't want to play with him anymore. The fun of it all is to let them talk their trash. And let them beat you a couple of times, you know? Let them beat you a couple of times and let them get their confidence level up nice and high, and then you just basically take the floor out on them. Let's play something modern. Bad idea. I played the modern games too. Because I was older, I didn't know how to play Call of Duty. Yeah, they got smacked in that too. Lucky we ain't playing no Unreal Tournament. That'd have been ugly. My kill count in Unreal Tournament is 20 frags a minute. I like that game too. That game was so much fun, but it put me in the hospital, so I can't go near it. It really messed me up. I don't know what it was. I don't know what the game is. Excited. I got excited. My heart started racing. I don't know what one, but it's a really good game. Yeah, I miss Unreal Tournament. Yep, 20 frags. Somebody calculated it. Original game during the match. So you get, they thought it was cheating, like I had modded controllers and stuff like that. Like, no, I'm just happy to just be good at that game. That's all. Modded controller, just good at it. And I learned to use my environments to an advantage point. I learned to use weapon combos and all that stuff. Strategize exactly where someone's going to land and what they're going to use. Especially when I know there's weapons and whatever. If you memorize the boards, you know exactly where they're going. So if you know there's certain weapons and certain stuff, like, you know, the jump boots and all that stuff, extra armor and all that stuff, you know where they're going. You're trying to get that advantage point in the game, but you're already there waiting for the sniper rifle. You just take them out, and when the armor pops up, click, you get the armor, and you're good to go. And that's what this guy was doing. He was sniping people, and he was on the top where the armor was at. So what I would do is I would go up to one of the top of the mountains and put a lock on him with the rocket launcher, take him up right when the armor pulled in, so I can just hop over there and get it. But you get the magnetic jump boots, you can clear half the board with those things. Yep. I see what you're doing. Up there building your armor up. And sent me a message over to Unreal, and I was like, yeah. Because they can tell by my patterns and how it's jumping and moving around. So yeah, Unreal. And Unreal also too. He's an old school Unreal player. Yep. I think the best kill I ever got at Unreal, I got a headshot on this guy with a lightning gun. I had a thing called, it was a very powerful lightning gun. And I separated his head from his body in slow motion. Like, it was the coolest thing ever. Because he wanted to jump up in the air, and I seen him jump in the air, and I caught him. And when I caught him, it's like, you can see his head go one way, and you can see his body over, and it slowly disappeared. I was like, oh, I wish we could have really recorded that. That was so cool. That was a good game, too, on the tournament. I wish you make, well, I can't, because for some reason it's jacking me up. I don't know why it's jacking me up. 3 hours of this game, I don't know why it's just messing with me now. But, you know, it comes with age, you know. Can't do things like you used to anymore. It all stops. Like eating 3 o'clock in the morning and eating freaking fried foods and everything else that give you freaking acid reflux disease and make you feel like you're having a heart attack. Can't have that anymore. I still don't get that whole thing they do, like, where a person, they start young, and then as they move up the number, like at 30, you can't hop a fence at 30? Like, how can you not hop a fence at 30? I'm 56, I can hop a fence. But they put too much into it. Like, you reach 30, you reach 40, 50, you're walking around with a cane. I'm like, these people don't have an actual concept of being older at all, period. They don't have a grasp on being older. No. There's a woman that's 90 years old. She does gymnastics. I'd never do that myself. And everybody's built the same. Can't say that because you turn that age, that's what's going to happen to you. Got people older than me, and they run freaking 10K. I'm looking at them like, how are we doing this? Like, I can't even get to the block without getting winded. As old as you feel, that's what it comes down to. Doesn't mean you're going to turn freaking 50 and you're just going to be able to hop over a fence. As old as you feel, that's what it comes down to. It's getting crazy in there. It's getting crazy. But that's the other side we're going to have here. Connect it to here to give it a more mountain effect to it. Then on the side, we have our peekaboo windows here and here on the side. Now, inside, do we have any? Inside, there's all the props. All the equipment's on the outside. So up at the top, we have our liquid cooling system, and we have power supply, which I want loaded up at top because they're all going to be frozen in ice. And here we have the peekaboo windows. One of these is going to house the motherboard right there. Well, that was nice. Well, these are going to house the motherboards. We're going to put the motherboard screws in, which is going to house the motherboards. It's going to look pretty nice. I like that whole crystal ice look to it. It's like really ice, doesn't it? Put the other one on this side. And all this is going to glow. This whole thing in here is going to glow in the dark. So all this pushes right to the glass, which you can't see much in there, but I still want to give it that look to it. Or, if I want, I could basically magnetic strip these in, or Velcro, so we can take them off. But we're going to have to do something with these sides. Definitely going to camouflage them much better than that. If we're going to make the windows, we can pull it off and look inside. If I really want to get technical about it, I can literally wire cameras on the inside, Wi-Fi cameras, so you can actually see what's going on in the inside, and display that outside on the screen, so you can see what. Oh man, this is where things get complicated. Can we do it? We can actually do that. We can literally do that. Ah man, I might get it for the zombie game. The zombie game, that would be sick. The zombie thing I want to do is a big platform. It's big. It's big. It's about the size of this desk. How big the PC is going to be for that platform. And the reason why it's so big is because I need to have this abandoned building, torn up, blown out abandoned building, but also fortified. And I need to have the survivors here. And on this side over here, I need to have the horde of zombies coming through. But there's going to be an old billboard here, and the billboard's going to be an actual projection screen with rear projection. That's how we're going to advertise some of the flex technology. So imagine that, if you will. You got a chopper in the back about to take off. You got survivors down there ready to be airlifted out, and you got the defense team taking out the horde of zombies coming through. That'd be absolutely awesome. Now, if it's me, if I was signing something like that for a system, first things first, you basically don't want them getting that close to the base. So I guess you would have provisions made in place, but sun's always out. Batteries always get charged, right? I would put in a massive blade system. Right there. Huge, massive blade system. Before we get to that, a blade system. And it's powered by solar. Sun runs all the time. Have backup storage batteries. Have it on a trip switch. Anything that comes through, turns into hamburger meat, just like that. You can keep that going forever. It's just sun dies. But the sun's still there. Hey, there you go. Get infinity power. Just have to figure out how to scrap and get all the pieces together to put it all together. But still, yeah, that would stop anything from coming through. And even when the big ones, can't stop a blade. A blade is a blade. So that would definitely have a defense system right there. But you know, you're not going to have zombies. I'm a big fan of zombie games. That's why I want to build it. But I want to build this huge build. But before we do that, we need to get the warehouse, our own warehouse art studio, we're going to call it. We're going to do customized screens in there, test builds and stuff like that, all kinds of stuff. And I want to have this section in here to build cardboard PCs at. I'm going to do more with that one setup, and I want to do a set with Warhammer. And maybe with Star Wars too. Epic battle. Oh, that'd be sick. We can have resistance and fighting back and forth, and then on the top we can have a tower, we can have Darth Vader, and then, oh, that'd be sick. We can have different generations of Cephalords fighting. See? That's what I'm talking about. Thinking outside the box, people, taking it someplace else. So one thing about arts and craft, they allow you to go places that you normally won't be able to go. Alright, so let's get the frosting this thing out. We gotta go fast. Alright, I need to cover the desk. Let's start with that first. Let's get our art piece. I'm gonna hang this thing up and go, this is my art piece. It took me many years to make it. What's it called? We call it Chaos of Art. That's what we call it. Chaos of Art. Like I said, I like to watch the splatter art. I love watching the splatter art. How people just take paint and just throw it all over the place. And they come in there with a freaking spackle and they just convert it into something beautiful. That's that chaos. Just throwing paint around, the absolute, complete, insane chaos. Just throwing paint everywhere. Then they just come in and they just shape it up, and you just see this beautiful face just push right through all that chaos. This beautiful face. Man, I love when they do stuff like that, when artists do that kind of stuff. It always starts off as nothing and it starts, but in the artist's mind, he already sees it already. He already sees the artwork. It's for us to catch up to see what he sees. We need which one comes out? I brought fresh brushes so we can't cross contaminate this time. The desk is best when it's a mess. Yeah. Bought new brushes because I had to get new brushes because no one got them in here. We bought brand new brushes. We bought brand new brushes with no cross contamination, and I lost them quick. Oh, I found it. Good brush. They're cheap brushes. I don't buy anything expensive. Now, if you want this thing to spark off crazy, we don't have it here, but get yourself some white mica. That's some kids for Georgia goes. I was down there and I saw a headset with the lights on it that I clearly could use for this. Man, where's my head at? My head was not in the game. It was here on this. That's where my head was at. It's on this. But do I regret it? No. I'm going to put this paint on heavy. It's snow. And make it look realistic. I'll show you how to start your paints too. And make them nice and stiff. Get more of a sculpture design out of them. Man, I remember one time in class, they're going to cooking school, and they had us making cake icing. And they're making it with the big mixer. The big mixer does like 5 gallons at a time. I kept making this stuff, and for some reason it kept stiffening up. It was so stiff. It was like sculpting frosting. And I'm like, why is this coming out like? I was just learning how to do this. Why is this coming out like it's so stiff? Like it's going to tear the cake up. And I made about 15 gallons of this stuff because it's been really huge mixers, right? And I'm like, man, this stuff is coming out like freaking. Like plaster, man. This stuff is so stiff. When the air hit, it was stiffen up. And finally, when the guys came and said, "Oh yeah, you're doing it wrong," and I said, "What?" Because you're putting flour in it. You put flour in it, it stiffens it when you're making frosting. I was supposed to put buttermilk in it. I was like, "Oh, so what am I supposed to do with all this?" They're like, "Well, you can take a garden hose to it, and you just basically just dissolve it and pour it out, or you can just take it home." Now, mind you, I'm a sugarholic. So I was like, I could take it home. I only took on 1 bucket. They only allowed me to take 1 bucket. So I can take 1. And the rest of it, which is interesting, you know. Well, they took it downstairs and they basically used it to put different colors into it for sculpting flowers and stuff like that with it. But they didn't let me take 1 home. I thought it was pretty cool. And what did I do? Slowly slip off into sugar coma. That's what I did. I wasn't even here anymore. He's not here with us anymore. He is with the sugar coma. Isn't that what happened to Homer? Homer ended up in the sugar coma. Found all that sugar. Sugar coma. Alright, so we're getting it looking icy in here. Good gracious, the inside looks like that freaking Yeti roller coaster that I went through in freaking Disney World. That freaking nightmare. That was a funny day, man. I couldn't figure out why. Everybody, I went to turn around. We got the part to that track where the road was missing. I'm like, so which way are we going? I thought we were going to go into a different direction. When people behind me were all grinning and laughing at me like, so, first time on this? And I was like, apparently yes. And they were like, oh, you're in for a treat. They didn't tell me jack. All they said I was in for a treat, but they were all smiling. I realized that roller coaster went backwards. I was wrong. I've done backwards roller coasters before, but at least I know they're going backwards. This one, because you would think that, okay, so you couldn't see that from outside. You can't see it from outside because it's kind of like something like an indoor roller coaster. That's what it looks like. It's boxed off in that section, so you really can't see that coming. So, you know. The Possessed goes backwards. It kind of rocks back and forth. That's another coaster. That was pretty crazy. But the funny thing about it is that people that are roller coaster junkies get the most rush out of a roller coaster if they're afraid of it. If they're terrified of it, that's where you get the most rush. The best rush. Because you fear it. If you don't fear it, then what's the point? What's the thrill you're going to get out of it? Been there, done that already. Whatever. But I got to fear a coaster in order for me to get adrenaline rush off of it. You have to ride it a good maybe 5 or 6 times. It kind of wears out. It kind of wears out. Until nighttime kicks in and you do it at night. It's pretty cool to watch everything flashing around at 100 miles an hour when you're in this coaster. Rides that don't get on the Ferris wheel. I hate that thing so much, it's not even funny. It feels like the whole entire thing's going to rock forward. I'm going to go out with it. Or the wheel's going to snap off for some crazy final destination reason. And I'm just going to go roll down the side of the hill with the wheel attached to the whole entire thing. I don't do Ferris wheels at all. I don't trust them. The swings, we don't do swings. Swings is asking for it on so many levels. It's just asking for it. You know, little tiny bolted swings, 2 swings. Sorry. If anything happens, that snaps, you get catapulted wherever it can be. We don't do swings. The Flying Dutchman, no can do. Try to do it. Failed every single time I tried to make the attempt to beat that thing. I failed miserably. You just get in the front of it. You feel like you're literally being tossed over the side of it. Get in the back of it. You feel like you're going to be thrown out the back of it. Head first, onto the concrete, getting crushed by that thing. You get in the middle. Someone throws up on somebody else behind the back of you, and you nearly get missed by it. Because that literally happened to me. Somebody threw up, and it just missed me. Just missed me. Next in line, the Gravitron. You've done that one before? I have. That's the one you sit into the thing, and you stick to the wall, and it spins around really, really fast, and you're just stuck because the gravity sticks you there. Yeah, been in that one before. Guess what happens in the Gravitron? Yeah, if someone pukes in the Gravitron, it's just a matter of luck if you're going to get smacked with this. Not luck, I say bad luck if you get smacked with it. Because it's in there floating around. There's a lot of stuff in there floating around you don't know about when you're in a Gravitron. And you run the risk of getting hit with this stuff. Yeah. So no, we don't do Gravitron anymore. Because I literally saw that stuff go past my face. I didn't get hit with it, but I did see it go past my face. So it had to hit somebody in there. Somebody threw up in there on the Gravitron. When you're seeing that stuff in motion go past you, we're not doing this ever again. I feel sorry for the person who got hit with it. I think that's pretty much the... Oh, the teacups. We don't do teacups. I don't sit in front of the teacups. I don't basically get on the teacups. If you sit in front of the teacups, get ready for the wildest show you've ever seen in your entire life. Groups of people coming off the fountain, off the teacups, turned into human fountains. Yep. But my friend, she loves it. She loves the teacups. She's not bothered by dizzy stuff that makes you dizzy. She likes that kind of stuff. Next thing better, next to my roller coasters. The merry-go-round. I love the merry-go-round. It just never lasts as long enough. The merry-go-round and the bumper cars never last long enough. Alright, so we're getting the inside of this, why Mr. Bird talks about amusement parks and things he does and things he doesn't do in this amusement parks. Anything else we don't do? I think that's basically about it. The rides that drop, the gravity drops, those, I like those. I particularly like those a lot. The bumper cars never last long. I don't know why the bumper cars are so short. They're always short. They never last long enough. Hit two people and they're like, okay, everybody out. Like, I just hit two people. Any of the games? Nah, I'm not good at the games. I got people who go to games, they win every time. They always win. My ex was like that. She win. I don't know why she do it. She win every time. She go in there, she win. Big bears, giant snakes, all that stuff. Teddy bears, all that stuff. She win all that stuff. Easy. She just knew it. She's good. Me? I ain't win jack. Feel like freaking Charlie Brown or freaking Holly. Ooh, I got a bar. I got a rock. Check. Wasn't good with the darts. Wasn't good with anything. She was good on everything. She always came out of her stuff. She would tell me, all right, you got your roller coasters out of you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna go eat something heavy. Because I'm doing the coasters. I eat light when I go up. Sick. So, I got a method. Drink on this drink. It's very light. Hit all the heavy coasters, all the heavy rides. And then afternoon, pretty much run there around in the afternoon, because the lines you gotta wait all that time getting these rides to ride. Go eat light and get on the simple cars, like the bumper cars, stuff like that, light stuff like rides. And she had already eaten because she don't do roller coasters. So she said, I'm gonna go over and play the games. I'll give her some money, and she go play the game. She always come back with stuff like, really? Hey, why you with me? Something. She came out with this big, huge Angry Bird one time. Really good at that kind of stuff. Which is interesting because her mother is an amazing, like, poker player. I mean, really, really good at cards. Where she's the type of person that can take her check and go to the casino and win money. Come back always like 10,000, 5,000, 8,000, 9,000. Always. Like, once you do something with this, because apparently you got that kind of skill. When you go to a casino, you win like that, you need to get yourself a sponsorship. She does poker too. She's really good at poker. And get yourself a sponsorship for that poker after dark. And people getting paid for that, you know? Now people say, oh, but they're gambling. Technically, let me explain something to you. They don't have a gambling habit. Because for them, it's basically just a career. For them, it's just a career. If you're making that kind of money and you're taking money you're banking away, putting in the bank or investing in other things, then you don't have a gambling problem. You're basically making money to introduce it to new ventures to make more money. That's what you're doing. But if you're taking every cent, you win 10,000 and you go blow 10,000. You make 20,000 and you blow 20,000 because you can't stop. Then you got a gambling problem. But you got people who can walk around the table, going in there dropping. If you're there every single day, there's another problem too, another key area right there. But these guys come up when their shows come up. When they're going in to go play shows, they don't go every day, but when they're going to play that day, they go in and make their money, and they go home. Put their money in the bank, probably put it in some investments and stuff like that. Might go on a little vacation with the wifey or whatever, but that's it. But if you're in there every freaking day, you got a problem. You may have a problem. You definitely got a problem. And you're not really seeing anything back from your returns if you being in there, especially if you're losing money instead of winning money. Definitely got a problem. Or people do it. Some people they do it professionally. And professionals basically make their money. They get paid off sponsorships. So they really don't got to be in there like that. They get paid off on sponsorships from the door. Red Bull, all them people pay them money just to go in there and wear their logos all over them while they doing the game. So the sponsors pay them good money. But she has skills like that. I'm like, man, go do that. Go to the casino. You win enough time, some agent will come in and pick you up because you're going to make money off you. So I'm at the casino, I'm seeing somebody win like that. I'm like, hey, you want a sponsor? You need an agent in the game? And you win a couple of them matches and poke after dark, you on your way. Next thing you know, somebody be walking up to you from some big company like, hey, look, we need to do me a favor. Like, we'll pay you just to wear our logo at that game. And there you are, you're already in. Now, can Christians gamble? No, we can't. We don't gamble. I don't even play the lottery. None of it. I don't care how much money's in it. I don't do it. I'm not supposed to gamble. And I got people who go to church. They go play the lottery. And don't realize they committed a sin. You can't gamble. Obsessed with winning that money at the end of the day, and because they want to be rich. I mean, it wasn't meant for you to be rich. God would make you rich. Some people were meant to be rich. Some people were not meant to be rich. Because even if you try, everything can be in the way for you not to be there, not to be rich. If you're rich, it's a blessing. A blessing and a curse, depending on who gets control of it. If the devil gets control of it, then it's definitely going to be a curse for you at the end of the day. Because it's going to bring the nightmares of all nightmares to your front door. You'll be dealing with people at the end of the day that will try to rob you, steal you, cheat you at the end of the day, try to backstab you. Go through all that craziness. But, you know, if you're a Christian, you don't worry about that kind of stuff because God got your back. You don't got to worry about that stuff. I'm going to worry about somebody trying to rob and steal from me. God can see that before I can see it, so he got my back. So, you don't got to worry about that. But, you're not saved. That's another nightmare that Satan just added to your plate. They put all kinds of thoughts in your head like, you got to watch this. Look at them. They after your money. They just want to take everything from you. Can't trust them. So you're here for all kinds of jealousy and with the thoughts. Even try to push you enough to make you act on one of those thoughts. So now, you want them having God's blessing to being rich to now being in a prison with nothing. It'll corrupt you. Gotta be careful. Gotta watch them. Prince of lies. Get rich, he sees an opportunity, smile. Never, you gotta understand what you're dealing with in this world. You win the lottery, it's a blessing. And the devil's sitting right there, just looking at you, smiling, waiting like, Opportunity has opened. I can get him to do things that he couldn't do because he was too poor to do it. And speed up the process even faster. That's what he's trying to do. That's why I try to explain to you people that you are no good to the devil live. Because there's a possibility that you can become saved and he can lose you. That's why he needs you dead. His job is to kill you. That's it. And you literally have, from the day you're born, something trying to kill you. And it knows more about you than you could possibly know about yourself. And it's out to get you. And if it gets its job done correctly, you will die, pass to the next life, and you will not have salvation waiting for you. That means he's got you. So think about that, how crazy it is. From the day, you're not even before you even thought of. Because mind you, they're fallen angels. They know things. They know about you before your time you're born. God knows about you too. He knows about you. And you know, the minute you're born and you're in this earth, you become claimable. So they're going to figure out, and I mean they're, because it's not just one person. Everybody keeps saying just the devil. It's not just the devil. The devil has other minions with him because, again, it talks about in the Bible how the Lord casted out angels out of heaven. That means there were other angels that believed in Satan's plan to overtake and throw God. So there's more than just one. So with that being said, that now warn people, I said, look, you get money, you have been blessed. Be careful. He's going to come for you. He's going to come for you really hard. As much as he can and whatever he can do. He'll put crazy women in your way. He'll put drugs in your way. He'll put influencers, people that are walking that side of the life in your way. Everything he possibly can to get you as far away from God as he possibly can so he can get rid of you. Because again, like I said, what good are you to him alive? Alive, you can get saved, become a Christian, and now he lost you. So you're better off with him dead, man, because once you're dead, you can't go to Jesus because there's no more salvation. It's gone. So then he know he got you 100%. You're his. No doubt about it. So that's why I tell people you're no good to him alive. Nope. So, you know, that's why I'm happy that I went through what I had to go through in life. That the Lord didn't give me those blessings that I have now. Because if he did, the devil would have probably caused me to self-destruct. I'm glad I had to go through what I had to go through, my trials and tribulations and Christian boot camp, to get me ready for what the Lord has plans for me. And the thing about it is, the devil could try all those tricks. I did that road already. I stepped away from the Lord for money and regretted it. It's the most worst feeling in the world. Felt so empty inside. No matter whatever I bought, whatever I paid for, didn't make a difference. I was miserable every freaking day. The money didn't do anything for me, not a thing. Just brought me more misery. That empty void just stayed there. And that's when I realized that money will not bring me happiness. Only God can bring me happiness. Because I tried it already. But I had to go through that. I had to go through that falling from the Lord and all that, so he can get me prepared for what he has ready for me in my future life. So here I am now, and the technology we have here is going to make us extremely rich. And I have to be ready because I know the devil will come for me. But this time around, I'm much wiser. I know more information. I'm much stronger. And he won't win this time. This time I will not fall. And this time I will stay close to the Lord. Do what he needs me to do. I'm going to take the money I'm blessed to have from my company. and I'm going to use it to help other people out. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to basically always put the Lord first so people know exactly where this comes from. I don't care if they sit there and say, well, we can't have you say that word on stage. I'm going out there and say that word on stage. You had no problem taking the money, right? All right then. I'm going on stage and say what I got to say. Because some people get offended by that. They want to accept your donations, but they don't want you to talk about God. Well, which way you want it? You want the money? Because if you want the money, I'm going to go on stage and tell where it came from. Because I'm sure not going to say it's from me. You're not going to have me drop my cross at the end of the day because of your pride at the end of the day. You can go take that someplace else. Now you're offending me. I'm trying to help people out. If I got to, I'll figure a way how to get rid of your position so I can get somebody in there to take that position so we can continue to help people out. Because why should other people suffer at the end of the day? Say it's a drive for helping people who have nothing to eat. Our kids need some food in the day, you know, hot meals programs or something like that. And that person of that business at the end of the day feels that, well, we at the end of the day won't want you saying anything about God, but we need to accept your money at the end of the day. Well, put it this way. I put God first. God will remove you out of that position, put you someplace else and put you someplace there, put somebody else there that will allow us to get what we got to get done. When the Lord makes a way for you to get what you got to get done, nothing will stand in your path. Nothing. You read the Bible? You seen what the disciples went through? How they were prosecuted, how they were thrown in prison. Daniel in the lions, they threw him in a lion pit, hoping he'd be eaten by the lions. Then one lion could eat him. He walked around, even used one lion as a pillow and slept on him. They tried everything. Nope. God got a mission for you. Nobody gonna be able to stop that. Now, I do what I do because I like to develop technology and screen paints and stuff like that because I like to help people out with their projects. But the Lord has His ability all this technology because, again, we have a plan to do things a little differently. And I want to take my money and I want to help other people out. And that's what I'm going to do. Ugh, the string. The string. I'm going to frame this thing when I'm done with it. My paint board. But yep, I'm going to take my money. I'm going to invest it in helping other people out. That's the best feeling in the world. And when you can help somebody out, you can help somebody eat that day or help somebody get a warm jacket, provide food for families, shelter, home. That's a beautiful feeling. And you don't do it while somebody's recording you with the camera because I don't like people who do that. That means you're not doing it from the heart. When you do something, nobody knows you do it. Only you and God. When I give up money to charity, my name will never be on it. It'll say Jesus Christ. His name will be on it because that's where it came from. If you want to give thanks, you give thanks to Him. You don't give thanks to me. I don't want it. Give thanks to Jesus. That's who gets it. Yep. Our castles. Oh, it's a castle. Did you mention the word castle? Do we have to put a castle on this thing now? I can't put a castle. There's no room for a castle. We can put a castle inside. We can definitely put a little castle inside. I never conceived. We never did normal. Like, did you say castle? It's like, for me, it's like living with another person. Like, did you just say castle? Can you imagine if there was 5 of me here doing this? Sitting across from each other, talking back and forth to my, did you say castle? Are we building a castle? He just said castle, didn't he? Are we building a castle? Like, I really have no idea how we're going to put a castle in this. Like, we can put a castle in this. We're going to be drawing up the blueprints and everything. Here, look, castle. All right, guess we're building a castle. And then the scariest thing right now is my brush and these black screens freaking me out right now. Like, you hit one of these screens, you'll jack them up. Yeah, that'll be me having that conversation. Like, did you say anything about castle? I said nothing about castle. I heard you say castle. Where are we going to put a castle in here? It's too small to put a castle in here. Hey, guys, blueprint done. All right, we're building a castle. Let's get it done. That'd be cool. Always be sitting there eating Lucky Charms, watching cartoons. I like to watch. My favorite one is I gotta get some cereal today. I gotta watch my cartoons. Dagnammit, I'm getting old. I gotta watch my cartoons. I like watching Craig and the Creek. I love Craig and the Creek. It's my favorite cartoon. And Unikitty. Unikitty is my shot. How come we don't have a Unikitty PC? I love Unikitty. I do. Yeah, I watch Unikitty. That's my shot. I love Unikitty. Captain Underpants. That was another favorite one of mine. Captain Underpants. Especially with Captain Caveman and Cuckoo. Oh my goodness. Wasn't that a cartoon back in the day? Oh my goodness, that gave me a flashback of my childhood. The mess out of there. What was that show called? The guy came out of the clock in Cuckoo. What was the cartoon guy come out of a clock saying in Cuckoo? No, it wasn't that. Wasn't Jack? It was something else. I can hear the music playing in my head. Oh, I hate when stuff gets stuck in my head. Superheroes with a guy who came out of a cuckoo clock? The Mighty Heroes. That's it. That's the cartoon I had to watch when I was a kid. Oh my goodness. Yes, that's it. Okay. Is that it? Let me see. Make sure. I know it's the Mighty. No. Go back. Sorry, people. Sorry. My brain goes off. That's what happens. All right. Where are they at? The Mighty Heroes. Let's see if I can find you. All right. Let me see. Yes! This is it. This is my cartoon right here when I was a kid. I used to watch it. Oh, sure. I just thought about that. Oh, man. Rope Man. And Cuckoo. Yeah, this brings back memories. This is when I was a kid. Let's watch this. I'm watching that. I remember that. I remember watching Mighty Mouse, Underdog, Rocky and Bullwinkle, which I didn't really get too much into Rocky and Bullwinkle. What was another one too? They had Felix the Cat, the wonderful cat, the Mighty Hercules. Oh, that's an old one from the Mighty Hercules. I remember that. Casper the Friendly Ghost. Yeah, that's my cartoon era. Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, of course, Roadrunner, all that stuff. Those are my cartoons coming up. All right, we got the inside of our box frosted pretty nicely. Got all our corners and stuff done. That's gonna look real nice with the white lights in there, or white lights and blue lights in there at the same time. Now we gotta convert this one. Yeah, those are the cartoons from back in the day. I remember that, coming home from school and our mom had us go upstairs and take off our clothes because we never not to have our school clothes on in the house, and go upstairs and put our summer shorts on and sneakers and socks, and I used to have a t-shirt that said All Stars. It was canary yellow, and it had All Stars with blue, and it had it had white, blue, and red trim around it. It's called All Stars. It's my favorite shirt to wear. And I had these orange shorts, orange corduroy shorts. That was back in the day, people. Back in the day. And I had my socks with the stripes on them. My striped socks. And of course, if you remember back in the day, track sneakers. If you had a pair of tracks, you got them over at Sears. Track sneakers. I can try your track sneakers over there. One year I got a pair of ponies. Mom got me a pair of ponies. Yeah, we got ponies one year. I never forget that. Oh, wow, that brings back memories right there. I remember that, man. I remember getting my first pair of name brand sneakers was a pair of ponies. Never forget that, man. My mom got them for me. And I walked home. I didn't want to get the soles dirty, so I walked on my heels. I didn't want to mess them up. My first pair of sneakers were ponies. Yep. It's interesting. You come from a family of 10. You come from a big family. And, you know, your mom does majority of that by herself. And you're blessed to be able to have, you know, a mother that takes the time to put her kids first. Her kids always came first. She couldn't care less about her hair. She couldn't care less about this and the other. She always made sure. She was always dressed nice and all, but she put her kids first. We couldn't give her money. Impossible to get money. She'd spend it back on her kids. We had to buy her stuff. And she would take the money. She would spend it on her kids. Like, I don't give mom money because she'll spend it on the kids. We had to go buy her stuff. And she basically did her best to make sure that her kids are, and she's always said her kids came first. Imagine that person who grew up, her only child. When my mother grew up, she was not meant to be born. And I'll tell you why, because the people was trying to kill her. They were trying to starve her to death. Because, you know, they had a lot of kids and they couldn't afford my mom. And they got in their heads to just have her starve to death. Thought it'd be better way of putting her out of her misery. And my mother was also a preemie baby too. She wasn't really, you know, she was a sickly thing. And they thought fairly just let her die and wait till any food on her. So my grandmother cleaned houses. My adoptive grandmother, but we could still call her grandma. She cleaned houses, and she found my mother in the back, barely hanging on, and she lost her temper to these people. I said, "I'm taking her. She's mine." And they said, "Go ahead and take her. We don't care." So my grandma took her, and my grandpa was an old guy at the end of the day, quick girl guy. He was by tradition. They never had kids. He didn't want any kids at all. Period. He just thought kids were nothing more than just a headache. He just didn't want them. He never had kids. But he said when he met... Sorry about that, people. When he met my mom, he was feeding her and she grabbed his finger. And that was it. They were bonded for life. So... it was meant for us to be here, because if it wasn't for my grandmother coming in, my mother would have died and we'd have never been born. My mother grew up on a farm by herself. She had no brothers, no sisters. And she always had make-believe family members. And she said, when I get my own family, I'm going to have a big family. And that's what she did. Big family. So now she has great grandkids, or grandkids that have kids, and different. We've married different races. We have different nationalities in our family. My mother was about that. You know, she grew up in an area in her time where there's segregation. And she always seen people the same way, no matter what. She seen people. That's what they are. She didn't like hearing the word colors. She didn't like hearing the word black. She hated those words because she said, we're people at the end of the day. We shouldn't be described by color. We're all God's people. And that's how she saw people. She's a very nice person, very kind person. So we ended up marrying all different types of nationalities in our family. Our family's really super mixed. We are super mixed. We got everything in there, man. Everything. Just put everything in there. Got everything in there. But it's cool. I love it. If I get a chance to see all different kinds of nationalities, try different kinds of foods and cultures and stuff like that, it is really, really amazing. But she made all that. Yep. And when I wasn't out there, she didn't party, she didn't drink, she didn't go to clubs and none of that stuff. She read her Bible. That's what she did. She liked to read her Bible. Always talking about the Lord. 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 Talking about the Lord. Church. church, always went to the Lord, the Lord, the Lord. She was always dedicated to Christ. And that's how we became Christians. But she had turned my back on me when I was out there running the streets, and I wouldn't listen to her. I wouldn't pay attention to her. I wouldn't do what I wanted to do. I thought I knew everything. And she tried to warn me so many times. She didn't let me rot in that jail cell. She didn't say, well, you brought this on yourself. You deal with it. You live with it. Nope. She came in there, gave me a Bible. And from that day on, my life changed. I became the man I am today because of her. I serve God because she always kept the Lord in our hearts. Always. Even when we didn't want to hear it. Even when we didn't want to be bothered with it. She always kept the Lord in our hearts. That's why to this day, we serve God. And one day we'll all be reunited again with our Lord. We'll see each other again. But for right now, while we're here to do God's work. That's what we're here to do God's work. That's why I said when people and they say evil things about my mother, it doesn't make me angry because you figure that's what your devil tells you, like say something about his mother. This is a weak point for him. This will hurt him. That's what the devil tells you. It doesn't hurt me. It makes me feel sorry for you because I know where you're going. I know what the devil has plans for you for. I know he's going to try to kill you, and he is. And you are so far and so bent up with hatred, you can't see what he's got planned for you. I already did that one already, so I already know. I already know what he likes and what he tries to do. But when you try to attack me and you come at me, it doesn't bother me. You can't touch me. Satan can't touch me. You can't touch me. You can't. God protects me. So I know for a fact what the devil has plans for you. So when I see you doing that kind of stuff and the devil lets you do that, I already know what to do from the door. The devil is getting closer and closer to getting what he wants out of you, and that's to take your life. While you're occupied with doing his work and thinking that you're damaging and hurting me at the end of the day, nothing's touching me at all, period. You're damaging yourself. You just don't see it. Yep. Now think about it. All that campaigning that went on about Mr. Bird, and how has that affected me in any way? It hasn't. It hasn't affected me in any way whatsoever. So that tells you right there from the door that my Lord protects me. And the ones who basically committed these acts, are they doing well? No, they're not doing well. You have to understand that someone can say, well, I have money, I'm well off. Yeah, you can have money, you're well off, but keep in mind what goes on the inside of your body, you don't even know and have control. Well, God controls all things. And you sit there and make that statement, and you could lose all your money. You can go broke, and you can be out in the street and you can be poor, or you can have health issues, very bad health issues that basically in the day could basically shorten your lifespan on this planet. Don't tempt the Lord your God. Don't do that. Keep in mind that if you feel that God has not punished you, consider the fact that the devil still has plans to kill you. And God is the only one that can protect you from that one. So if you're not good with God, well, the devil knows it already. He knows you're not good with God. That's when you got to worry. That's what you got to worry about. You got to worry about that. And every day, all day, he's plotting to take your life. Christians don't worry about that because we know we're protected by the blood. We're protected by the Lord. The devil knows it too. He tries. He does. He tries to get a Christian to fall. He tries. Sometimes he's successful, and he gets a couple of them to fall, and other times he's not. That's why you got people out there stealing from the church, impersonating things from the church that you should not be doing. You have given them opportunity to try to take your life. That's why I warn you, people. Look, New Year's coming up. Get yourself together with God. Get your life together. More and more deaths are happening. People are dying every single day. And the devil is working extremely, extremely hard. And you don't understand. You're not seeing the big picture. People just see, oh, it's a natural disaster, blah, 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 blah. And that's Satan himself tearing stuff up. And collecting. Get as many souls as he possibly can. He got a deadline himself. The devil has a deadline. Armageddon will be coming. No one knows when. I don't know when. Nobody knows when. Only God knows this. But the devil knows that he has a deadline coming up. And he has to collect as many as he possibly can before his time is up. That's why when Jesus came, those demons were calling out and they were saying, you're not supposed to be here. It's not the time yet. Because they're thinking like, wait a minute, we don't even have enough souls because they don't have enough. They have not collected enough. They felt they don't have enough to wage a war with God. What are you doing here? Why are you even here to begin with? It's not your time yet. Yeah, they knew he wasn't. Jesus told them, be quiet. You know, I'm here taking care of business. Be quiet. Go. So even if that tells you right there that the devil has a timeline. He has a schedule to keep. Even he doesn't even know. But all he knows, he has a deadline. And he's going to collect as many as he possibly can. And if you did not get saved, and I know this is going to hurt you, but it's the truth. I'm not going to ever be one of those people at the end of the day going to sit there and tell you, oh, because you did good and you did good things your life, you're going to heaven. That'd be lying to you. That'd be putting my life in danger. Leading someone down the wrong path. Very dangerous to lead someone down the wrong path. Very dangerous. You have not accepted Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior. If you do not believe that Jesus is your Lord and Savior, got baptized, clean out that dirty vessel, put in that new spirit, be blessed with the Holy Ghost. It's not hard. It isn't. And to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior 100%, then you'll go to hell. And you'll burn in that place for eternity. That's the part that you have to understand. Humans can't take that. They don't get that concept because we die. We don't believe in forever because we die. That's why. But this is forever. And it's a scary thought. It's a real scary thought. Some people have a near life experience. They do something. They're about to die. And the first thing that comes in their mind is, I'm not ready for the next life. I didn't do this and I didn't do that. Some people regret what they didn't do. But some people regret, like, I should have got baptized. I should have got saved. I should have did something at the end of the day. That's why you got hardcore criminals on death row that'll sit there and call in a priest to give them their last rites because they don't know what's waiting for them on the other side. They don't want to be wrong. That is not the time to be wrong because you're going to a place that you know nothing about. You don't want to be wrong on that. So that's why I'm happy. I'm happy every day. You know why I'm happy every day? It ain't because of all of this. It ain't because of the money. I'm happy because when I was out there running them streets, the devil could have took my life at any given time. I was an open opportunity to be killed in the streets because I was out there living life. And Lord protected me. Even when I denied him, even when I told him that I would never pick up my cross and follow him, even when I thought at the end of the day he was nothing more than a cult leader, I didn't like Christians at one point. He still protected me while I was out there from that demon that was trying so hard to kill me. And when I got myself locked up and got myself into that situation, he still was with me. Still was with me. There you go. That's why my Louis was so strong with him. He never gave up on me. I gave up on him, but he never gave up on me. He was always there for me. Even when I ran for the money. Even when I dropped my cross and ran for the money. He didn't give up on me. He didn't go, well, look at this joker right here. Let him go. You know, Satan, go ahead, take him out. He didn't do that, did he? He didn't take that dog. He didn't take that demon off the leash. Nope. No, he didn't. He still was there for me. So that's why I will always owe him. I can't pay him back. I try, I can't pay him back. That's why I try my hardest to do the best that I can, to be the best, to serve him the best way I can. So all I want to do is pay him back. But I'll get that day one day. I can tell him thank you to his face. That'll be a wonderful day. That's a wonderful day right there, people. When you can tell the Lord to his face, thank you. Thank you for not giving up on me. Thank you for not letting that demon destroy me. Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. Thank you. Yep. I could have nothing. I could be poor. I could be out in the street. I could have a lung disease trying to kill me every single day, which I did go through. And I still will praise and give him the glory. And a lung disease tried to kill me. A bad one, too. Actually, one of the diseases that they diagnosed me with was one of rare disease. Very few people have it. Right now, I should be in an iron lung right now. I shouldn't be existing right now, but I'm still here. Gave me the worst disease, the worst one possible, most rarest one you could possibly get. And I'm thinking that, like, gee, all the other lung diseases they have, and they diagnosed me with this one. Even the doctors don't even know too much about it. I was guinea pig for them all day long. But the Lord said, nope, it's not going to happen. I got work for you to do. I got things for you to do. I need you up and going. And there you are. Man, Ice Castle's coming out looking good. We forgot a whole tower wall on this side. Oh, Frank's going to be mad. Frank is our foreman. Frank the foreman comes in and goes, what happened? What's going on with the one side of the left wall? It's not painted. Okay, Frank, we'll get into it right now. No need to get into a hissy. Frank gets mad. Now, for some people that don't get uncomfortable about me talking about the Lord, hey, look, I'm going to talk about the Lord. I'm going to talk about him, okay? I'm going to talk about him because look at all this beautiful stuff I have. God blesses me to have. Even the building I'm in right now is a blessing. Everything's a blessing. I got my health back at 100%. I lost my weight. I got my muscle mass back. I can go back to lifting weights again. My lungs feel fantastic. I haven't used an inhaler in years. At one point, I couldn't even get up from a chair and walk into the kitchen when I felt like to pass out. And now I can basically move about like that. My company that my Lord blessed me with 14 years ago is still running. It's still doing well. And he's even blessing me with all new technology for 2025. I've been blessed with amazing cameras. I've been blessed with amazing people in my life. So, you know, he's been amazing. Absolutely amazing. And even when I was in that garage, I was happy, people. Happy. Because I have God. It doesn't make a difference, man. I can be out in the street. I can be living in a refrigerator box. I can have not a dime to my name. It's still, at the end of the day, I'm happy because my Lord is with me. That's what it's all about. And here we are in here, building computers out of cardboard. Well, not computers, but we're building cases out of cardboard. All from my Lord, who gave me the idea to do this. God. God gave me the idea to do this. Do you have any idea? People say, well, you should be rich. Do you have any idea how much money I've turned down in my timeline? A lot of money. I've turned down a lot of money. Millions of dollars. Yep, a lot of money. A lot of money. Because you know why? We're not dropping my cross. I did that one already. We're not doing that again ever. Nope. And nothing they can do can make me happy. Not a thing. Nothing. Nothing they can do to make me happy. Only God can make me happy. That's it. Yep. And never forget, I've had people give me $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. I know it's not a lot of money to some people, but hey, to me, at the end of the day, I don't care if it's $1. It's still a blessing to me. It'll make a difference. But I had this group one time to come in from Facebook. Met her on Facebook. They're all rich. There's 3 of them. They're all rich. And their accounts, they had Aston Martins and Bugattis and freaking McLarens and Bentleys and everything like on their accounts. And they had the top 7-star hotel over at freaking Dubai, all that crazy stuff, right? So they come in and the guy says, look, you need investors? And I said, well, investor would be nice. That would be pretty cool. He said, okay, we want at least about 60% of my company, and they're willing to give me about a couple $1,000,000, right? So it seemed like okay. I figured I wasn't going to be developing anything else. Ugh, look at what's right now. But anyway, so they basically get ready to set up. I got to meet his other two partners. So we go into the little conference call, and we get to talking. And the guys start asking me for the door, like, so where did you get the idea from to do all this? Like, do you go to school for chemistry or something? And I go, no, I learned it from Jesus. Jesus Christ is the one who taught me all of this. And then they broke out laughing in the room. And that's what did it for me. So I hung the phone up. I hung up on a $7 million contract. And they called me back. They thought the phone got disconnected. Because who would hang up a phone on a $7 million contract? Who would do that? So I explained to him, I said, what did you find so funny? It's all about that whole thing about Jesus Christ. I believe you have a little inspiration, but not everything's made by him. And I hung the phone up again. And the guy was like, are we having a problem with connection? I said, no, I don't like the fact that you disrespected my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and I'm not interested. So they tried. They tried to up the amount of money they would give me, thinking I would sell my Lord. No, I turned it down. As a matter of fact, I turned it down so badly that when they started lowering, I said, well, what do you want? I said, well, I don't know. Maybe I want $15,000. So we went from $7 or $8 million down to $15,000 to show them at the end of the day that no matter how much money you make, it means nothing to me. It matters. So, mind you, the less money you put up, the less control you have over a company. So at $15,000 is nothing. That's probably beyond a solid partner right now. But every time they would do something that I didn't like, I'd take money away. Oh, now we're down to $10,000. And now we're down to $6,000. And it got all the way down to $50. To a point where I said, well, I got $50 in my bank account. I don't need that. Well, you have a good day. And hung the phone up. And left them on from there. Blocked all their communications and moved on. Now, we'll sit there and go, well, hey, they cracked a joke about Jesus. Just let it go. No, that's my Lord and Savior at the end of the day. He had my back 100% on everything that I did against him. And he had my back. What kind of loyal Christian would I be at the end of the day to take some money, let people laugh and make jokes of my Christ at the end of the day? What kind of person would that make me at the end of the day? So no, I don't do that. My Lord comes first. I don't care about money. And at the end of the day, people sit there and say, well, I have money. Big deal. You ain't taking it with you. When you pass off this earth, you're not taking any of that money with you. That earth money will stay right here on this planet, along with everything else that's been here on this planet. You'll pass through that spaghetti strainer of life. You'll go through it and sit in that strainer for your family, whatever, divide up to take among them. And then each one of them will go to the same pastures over and over and over again. And that everything here stays on the earth, except for you. You're the only thing that can't stay here. Everything else will stay here, but you can't stay here. You realize that. Your cars, your money, your houses, your banking accounts, everything will stay on this planet, except for you. Now, keep in mind, can it be here forever? Well, no matter how it's made, it can be here for a certain amount of time, but not forever, because down through time, it's going to break down, corrode, and fall apart, and come no more. But at least it's going to be here a lot longer than you have. A lot longer than you have. So when you pass off this earth, everything you have stays here. The one important thing that does come with you is your salvation. Your ties with Christ. That goes with you. That goes on to the next world. That's what I mean by building your treasures in heaven. So they don't have anything they can offer me. Everything you have, God already owns it. God already has it. Your money came from God. Everything you have comes from God. Everything belongs to God. That's why it stays on this planet. This earth belongs to God. The universe belongs to God. Everything belongs to God. Except for us, we belong to God, yes. But our possessions are not ours. We pass off this earth, everything we have will stay here on this planet, and we will go to the next life. But the interesting thing is, are you ready for the next life? Because over there is no mercy, and there's no mistakes. You're there. That's it. You don't come back. So make sure you want to get it right. And I'm happy that my Lord The devil was working so hard to kill me that any given time, I could have been killed. I was in a very, very ultra-violent neighborhood. For those you don't know, I grew up in, well, not grew up in, I spent the majority of my life in Strawberry Mansion area, North Philadelphia, one of the most violent neighborhoods in the 1980s. I was in that area. I was actually about, my area, where I was at, I was actually 6 blocks from the building Strawberry Mansion School itself. So within the heart of that area was an extremely hostile, violent drug environment I lived in. And I easily could have been killed. Easily could have been killed. Very, very easily. Yep. But the Lord said, nope. Got plans for this guy. Even though he denies me, he don't listen to me, disrespects my Christians at the end of the day, I got plans for him. And the devil probably look at him like, him? You want him? This guy's, he's not worth your time. Come on, man, let me have him. He's not worth your time. Look at the stuff he's doing right now. You want to save that? That's worth your time to save him. That's the same demon that sits there and tells you to do dumb stuff. And it's the same with sitting in heaven talking about, oh, you don't want that. Hey, look, I got him to do that right there. He did. Look at it. Look. I can go down there right now and have him do something stupid right in front of you. And he'll do it. He'll do it. Why do you want to say that? Let me have him. Yeah. Let me have him. Let me go down there and let me take him. Come on. It's nothing but trouble. Nothing but trouble. You can't do anything with him. But the Lord knows all things. And he knows what you're going to become. He already knows already what you're going to become. And the devil's so much an idiot at the end of the day. He's talking to the Lord. And the Lord knows everything he's going to say before he says it. So he knows what's going to happen to you before the devil can say it out of his mouth. But yet he tries. You don't realize, like, hey, buddy, you're over there talking to God right now. He knows exactly what you're going to say before you say it. So if he knows he's going to be saved, he knows he's going to save, and that's why he's saving him. You're a little late to the party. But he tries. He definitely tries. I want to build a PC out of Legos. I literally saw a PC that you can buy, a case you can buy that's all made out of Legos. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that one. I'm not good at basic Legos at all. I'm horrible at Legos. Other people are really good. I'm horrible at Legos. I can't do it. I wish I could, but I can't. All right, if we get them giant Lego blocks, I got you there. I got you. I can get you on the giant Lego blocks. With the big ones, the small ones, no, we ain't doing those. Puzzles, I'm good at puzzles. As long as they're the big ones, giant big ones, I can do those. But not no freaking Legos. So I tell you that, people, that to get yourself saved, read the Bible. What's it going to hurt you to read the Bible? What's it going to hurt you to read the Bible? Huh? What's it going to hurt you to pick up a book and just read the Bible? What's it going to take from your time to do that? You know, time to pick up a book, but yet you're on an airplane and your wing pops off, you're in the middle of the floor praying your brains out. Go to the hotel. You see them in hotels all the time. See a Bible in there. Many people got saved that way too. Person living out there in that lifestyle, they can't take it anymore. You get a hotel room, and they see that book in there, and they decide to open it up and they read it, and their life changes right from there. It's like that. God takes care of his people. Grow just slowly. They build and they climb. They start climbing that mountain. You get the first step, climbing that mountain, and the Lord's up there saying, come on, I got you. And even when you feel like you're about to fall, you're holding you the whole entire time. I got you. So you're never alone. The minute you pick up that book and you start reading battery right now, burning through the battery right now. You really ate the batteries. Sheesh. I'm about to get some kind of battery pack on my phone. I killed batteries on my phone. The other phone was dead. It died. On Bluetooth, and it killed the battery. It kills the battery quick when you Bluetooth them. So that one's done. That one's charging right now. I am investing in a quick charge and some stuff because I kill stuff quick. Ugh, man. I was like charging my stuff. I'm like, you thought you said you're going to do it. We're going to do a normal build. It's never a normal build. Never, ever normal build, ever. I gotta stop telling myself that. I don't know why I even bother even having that conversation with myself saying it's gonna be a normal build. Turns out to be craziness, absolute craziness. But I just hit the floor with that. Oh no, I hit my I got my mat system over there. I don't worry about those mats because those mats gotta go. Those mats gotta go. Those are the worst mats I've ever used in my entire life. All right, so I think we're good on this one. We got this whole thing covered up, all white on the inside. Hey, Mikey, he likes it. Hey, Mikey. Hey, Mikey, you eat anything. Hey, Mikey, he likes it. All right, that's done. Let's clean up. Man, we still got more work to do. Man, covered in white paint. Got white paint on my phone. Got white paint on. It's only here, the disc, because we got a work table, but I got it on my phone. I wasn't going to touch my phone because I wonder why it went off because my phone died and got paint all over my phone. That's why we have our poster board here so we don't touch the desk. The desk is just a mess because it's cardboard and stuff all over the place. So let's treat this like a construction scene, and let's basically pile everything up and put things where they need to be at. This stuff dries pretty fast. Just want to get stuff off the table. So, you know, there's people that not big on Christianity, and what I say bothers you, I'm going to talk about it, you know. Everything I have here in front of you, everything. All my stuff I have here, everything I make, even my breathing, everything myself, my own life, everything involves around God. I literally had a YouTuber influencer. Millions of people followed him. And he didn't like the fact that I mentioned God all the time. I put on my, God is amazing. God is amazing. I changed my whatchamacallit to God is amazing home theater. Because it has everything to do with God. I put him on everything. And he didn't like it. He said, look, you know, I don't want to hear about God all the time. He talked about God too much. And this is a man that went through some tragedy in his life. He went through some really bad tragedy, but you don't want to hear about God. You know, you went through some bad tragedy. And the only reason why you're here, my man, because God allowed it to be. Didn't have to be that way. But he didn't want to hear about God. And I said, well, I can't do that. I can't basically deny God. I won't do it. Not for you or anybody else. So I pulled my account from his and said, well, that's the end of it. See you later and I wish you a good day. And that's it. So I'm going to give up advertising, him advertising for my company, with him having millions of followers. And I'm going to give it up just like that? Yeah, I am. Put down my cross and pick up a pitchfork? No. I have no idea where the pitchfork got involved with the devil, but you do know he doesn't walk around a pitchfork, right? And this man's interpreting the cartoon of what the devil is. And trust me, I think that what people think what the devil looks like, I'm pretty sure you really don't want to know what that thing looks like. It's got to be beyond hideous. Probably just the thought of it would make you have a heart attack and die. Too much for your body taking the overload. That's just like when God walked past Moses and Moses' face. He didn't see God's face. He saw the back end of God. And it was so glory that he had to wear a veil over his face because his face was just glowing from the glory. People couldn't see him. It was that bright. He had to put a veil over his face. And he just saw the tail of his painted. Can we just hop through this thing now? Just hop through it together. Ah. Yep. So amazing. God, is just to look at him. Just be, yeah. So, Molly's going to talk about Jesus. Molly's going to give him thanks on everything. And there's some people that don't like that, maybe angry about that. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I'm never going to deny God. I'm not going to do it for anybody. Are you willing to give up everything you have? Yes, I am. Yes, sirree. I can be a rich man, filthy rich. And somebody said, hey, look, you got an option here. You can be poor and have nothing and serve God, or you can be rich and have everything. Bye. I'm going to be poor. That's what I'm about to be. Blue 6. And when people sit there and say, well, you know, you can't say it that easy. Yeah, I can, because that's what happened to me when I put down my cross to go chase money. So I know what that feels like. I know what that empty, void feeling, depression feels like every day. Could not get that happiness back. I tried everything. I bought all kinds. I went on trips and money and exotic foods and beautiful clothing and jewelry, and nothing worked. Like, remember, I switched over to electronics. Maybe I gave myself a nice new TV and gaming system and all, and maybe that didn't work. None of it worked. I was unhappy. I was miserable. I was more happier when I had nothing. When it was just me and God and I had nothing, I was happy. That's when I was happy. And then came depression and suicide thoughts and all that stuff. No, I got myself back. The Lord took it all from me. And that's what he did. My mom had left. And it was time for me to go. You know, she said, I'm not taking you with me because you're a grown man. You need to find your own. She was right by that. And when I came back from out there, being out there in the streets, when I came back, everything in the house was gone. She left. So I had just, my room was intact. Electricity was still on. They didn't shut it off yet. And I knew I couldn't stay there, so I sold all my stuff to this pawn shop guy down the street. He bought stuff from people. And I got $150 for all my stuff. Not a lot, but stuff was pretty good. But I was desperate. He knew I was desperate, so I didn't mind that. It was $150. So I spent the night in the park. I fell asleep in the park on a bench. And I called my sister up and I asked if I can come down and see her. And I went to Delaware and I spent about 2 months down there. So I lost everything. And I was happy for it too, because you know why? I can see God more clearly now. I needed him more than anything in the world, and he took me back. So when I was on that bench, I was asking for forgiveness. I went back over my sister's house. I spent some time with them, and I thought that it was time for me to go back. I need to start my life. I need to be a man. I can't live here. I need my own. And that's what I did. I came back, and slowly I started washing dishes in places and earned enough money to rent a little room out. I was staying with my other sister on the other end for a little bit till I got some money together, and I got a nice little rented room, and I went from there. And I went from one rented room to another rented room, and ended up over there on Huntington. I was over Huntington for a bit, and this was when I was walking back and forth to Huntington. I was going back to training over there for the class. I was still going to study martial arts, and I was going over to back to the old neighborhood and hanging around with my buddies. I met this guy, and me and him became really good friends, became really close friends, and I met his family and everything, and I became like one of their family members. So every time I would go to see him, I had to walk a couple blocks, 8 or 9 blocks to go see him. So between that and training and going and seeing him, I was renting the room out, and I said, hey, look, you guys got extra room in here? Because they had a nice, good-sized house. So yeah, we got a small room in the back. I said, hey, Chance, can I rent it from you? They knew me and everything, so they trusted me in their home. So I ended up moving over there, and that's the place on Cambria Street. That's where Digital and Crystal Screen Paint was first started. God has a way of working everything out. And here I am today with my company, all from God. I can even trace back all my past from every place that I've been at. Yep. So he had to take it all from me in order for me to get me to understand where it was coming from to begin with. And that's the reason why I took from this day that I don't chase money. Because I've been there already. And ain't nothing anyone can offer me at the end of the day to get me to drop my cross. I've been there. There's nothing there for me. Nothing, not a thing. Nothing ever make me happy. Not a thing. You know what makes me happy? Being in a little tiny rented room, ham sandwich, watching little cartoons on Netflix, praising my Lord today. That's what makes me happy. I don't need much. That's why all the money my company makes, push it right back out. I don't need all that stuff for what? Multiple cars, houses and stuff. No, get myself a big old barn, something I can fix up and work with my hands, and grow some beautiful flowers out there. So collect a few butterflies, and I collect them. Make sure the butterflies can go where they want. Make a butterfly sanctuary, which I think I might do. And Get some nice bees out there. Open up a couple of nice bees. I like bees. Except the bees don't hurt you. They mind their own business. You leave them alone, they leave you alone. And that's pretty much it. A little wildlife out there. Chill with from time to time and get me one chair that faces the sunset and get out there and shoot me a hot cup of tea and watch the sun go down. Me and Taco. Me, God, and the cat. Yep. What you got planned for me, God, and the cat. Meanwhile, I can control my business and everything that has to be done, and I can make sure that we keep developing high technology for several reasons. One, bring better technology for our customers, and two, to build revenue enough to be able to do what I need to do to help other people out. So when I sit there and I got people that want to try to stand in my way and say that, hey, we're going to spread rumors about you, we're going to do that, you can't stop what the Lord has for me. Before you even knew my very existence and everything that I've been through my life, I knew our Lord knew me first. And he knew the plans he had before me. Like me sitting in this office chair, getting ready to go to that next stage to be able to bring this technology forth so I can basically collect the things that we need to begin the process of ushering people to Christ. Or showing people how amazing God is and telling my testimony of everything that I went through in life to get to this point we have right now. So if you think a few trolls at the end of the day on YouTube are going to stop God's destination, you got another thing coming. It's not going to happen. It's my destiny to be here. It's my destiny to basically have this technology. It's my destiny to use the money for this technology to do things in the Lord's name. And you can't stop it. Satan can tell you whatever he wants from sun up to sundown. You can't stop it. That's why our technology keeps advancing. I got new technology already in my head that I'm getting ready to work on. We have that coming out here. We got the silver coming out here, and there's something else I'm going to be working on soon that the Lord is going to be directing me to start working on, something for a new project. Yeah, I got to get the interactive software too. We got to get one of the machines here. We need to get interactive machinery because we got something he wants to show me. I need the machinery to do it. So, can't stop my destination. The devil and all his minions and legions of angels can't stop what we have planned. This brush is now an excellent brush. We used it to paint the whole inside of that. This brush is now epic now. You are now epic brush. Yes. It has now have character now. Look at its character now. This will make a great freaking dry brush. Right there. Yep. So dry out our units here. We have to press this together nice and tightly. Over there, Mr. Chocolate Biscuit. Where's Mr. Chocolate Biscuit at? Chocolate Biscuit. I'm getting you a shirt that says chocolate, but you won't wear her jack me up trying to put it on. Chocolate Biscuit, because I know you taste delicious. Chocolate Biscuit. Somebody's going to be sitting up there talking about, damn it, Kenneth, you and that freaking chocolate biscuit, something stuck in my head. My bad, sorry. Didn't mean to put it in there for you. Just like the song, chocolate biscuits. I got white paint on me again. Oh, yeah. That's what I was supposed to pick up too. Alright, we got a retrack outside. 110. We need to pick up, remember, extension cord. Wipes. You can wipe your hands off. Gee whiz. And freaking oh man. You're supposed to extension cord wipes. What was the other thing you were supposed to pick up? Heck no, just the reason why we have problems when we're trying to figure out what's going to get. Oh, and the Senties. The Senties. Yeah, because I need to smell my oranges, man. My oranges. Now it smells like nothing in here. I want to smell my oranges. I'm used to have my Senties. Oh, they got them tropical flowers over. I'm getting some of those right now. Can't wait to go grab them. And some candy. Oh, we have candy. We have candy. We big bite candy. We have candy. We're good. Definitely. Gonna get some of the Senties. I can't wait to get my favorite Senties in here, man. The oranges were amazing. The cinnamon, good gracious, man. That cinnamon is brutal. It's so freaking good. Oh man, the cinnamon with some rice pudding. Whew, man, it just tastes so much better. It does taste so much better. That's like, I love barbecue. I love freaking barbecue so freaking. I'm gonna get me a rotisserie. I got time to go pick up a rotisserie. I'm gonna pick up a rotisserie and barbecue, some barbecue sauce on it. See, this is another one. But anyway, yeah, I love barbecue sauce. So barbecue chicken so much. And they had this thing that came on Netflix. It was called the Barbecue Kings or whatever. Man, these guys were in there hooking it up. So I went out and went to the Dominican store and I got myself some stewed chicken and saturated that in barbecue sauce. Watching barbecue while eating barbecue, and it's too much. Brain goes into overload. Too much. Too much. You gotta sit there and just try to gather yourself like, ugh, just too much. It's like when I'm eating peppermints. I love peppermint candy, and I will go research how peppermints are made while I'm eating peppermints. It's just so much better. All right. Okay. We need to watch my call. We need glue. We just got glue everywhere. We have it here. Oh, chocolate biscuit. Cause you know you taste delicious. Freaking chocolate biscuit. Can't help it. My cat was like, I think he's broken. I think my Newman is broken. I don't know. He's got this obsession with chocolate biscuits. I don't know where it comes from. Doesn't understand the theory of the chocolate biscuits. Doesn't understand the chocolate biscuits. Ah, how dare you? I swear, you gotta watch the Continental Breakfast. The Kid and Peele, oh my goodness. That is freaking hilarious. I'll have what he's having. I'll have what he's having. I don't know, eat some banana from inside though. Like freaking, with that skin and everything on it. I'll have what he's having. Breakfast. I'll have what he's having. That's why we use the stickers. The stickers work like a clamp. Clamp like a champ. Perfect. We got a nice little press on there. Press it there. Definitely gonna have to put in a a platform for the top. And we're gonna have to build an exhaust box for the liquid cooling system because we can't punch holes through that thing. There's just too much cardboard going on in there, so we can't put a pipe in there. But we can put an exhaust system here with the pipe that comes out the other end. That'd be sick, people. That'd be sick. Now we're cooking with gas. We're definitely cooking with gas, people. You heard that term both ways. Now you're cooking with gas. Now you're cooking with solar. Solar, baby. Solar. There you go. Look at that. Got our icy cave in there. It's pretty cool, right? Yep. It's all comes from the Lord. I used to like that. Mommy said, my God, why's God be in everything? Larry said all the time, Mom, he's in everything. All right. Got that chocolate biscuit going on because you know it's freaking delicious. The chocolate biscuits. I'm gonna contact the guy who made that video. Like, you have got that song. It's stuck in my head, man. It's stuck in my head. We got it through LED lights and all that in there. So I'm gonna order my LED lights now and a switch for this. I got a crazy switch I'm gonna do for this. We're gonna encase the switch in ice. Alright. We've got the huge corking right here. Boom! Wait. Is this the white? Oh, mother freaking Georgia goat. At least we have it. Yeah, that's a good thing about it. We got the clear. We don't need the clear. We need the other one. We still got to go back out now. At least we got it here already. Yeah, so, you know, it all worked out either way because we had to go back and get this anyway. But now we got to get the white one. Let's just say white, not clear. This will give us a kind of like icy look to it. Okay, well, we have to go back anyway. That gives my phone a chance to charge. And we can go from there. Because right now we are done. We have to do the outside. But we still got some leveling off to do first. So let's get that done first. Get the leveling off done. And we got our little stands we're going to make for it. That right there. Chocolate biscuit. Because we know it's delicious. I don't know. If I do the pipe system for this, the exhaust system for this, it can't be square. If it's square, it's going to be boring. We got to make it circle. It has to be circle. We have to make the piping system circle. That's what we're going to have to do. All right. Let's get old Frank. Frank, we got to make the piping system circle because we make it square. It's just going to too obvious, too easy. Can't do it that way. You have to do it the hard way. All right. Let's get hopping scotching. All right. So we're going to make our own freaking exhaust system. Let me see. Oh, this is going to be tricky. Well, we have to, the pipe has to go up the side, right? So if it comes up the side, we're still going to have, oh, man. Yeah, it's definitely going to be that way. It's one single. All right, let's do this first. Let's get that top done first, and then we can basically go from there. At least we'll have a structure, a flat foundation to work on. So let's get that done first, and then we can get to the chocolate biscuit, because we know it's so delicious. Terrified to look this video up because I swear chocolate biscuit can mean so many horrible things. Singing to your cat about the chocolate biscuit, so delicious. No, I'm not looking at images on that because I'm terrified we'll come up on that one. I gotta find the video, send it to you. No. I figured, you know, got work to do. And tell me we're off topic. That'll take me off topic. Got things to do. Okay, have me measure this out. Cabana, so 2 boxes, right? I like the boogie. Hey, chocolate biscuits, because you know you'll taste delicious. What's up, chocolate biscuits? Want some milk? I don't even like milk. He drinks freaking Nestle Quick. Not the Nestle Quick, but like the strawberry. That's what he likes. We don't like regular milk. Can't stand it. Don't know why. I just don't like it. Hey, chocolate biscuit. You know you sound delicious. Oh, wait. Why do you want to curve it up that way? Let's do something different. Let's do something special with this birdie. Alright. Let's do here. Right there. Let's do that. I got a crazy idea, people. And it just may work. I know you're thinking, that's insane, Mr. Bird. It will never work. Bear with me. Bear with me. Yes, and I have corny jokes. I tell very corny jokes. I tell the most corniest jokes on the face of the planet. Just bear with me, and if you can't, just be a cheater. All right, now, this thing doesn't look right, right? We got this idea. All right, so I need, where's the other liner? I need a pen here. Pen. Yeah, we just had a pen 2 minutes ago. There we go, right there. All right, so we need to put it right here, right there. We need to put it right there. All right. If you can't bear with me, cheat with me. Cheat with me. And cool. I'm just crazy people. I don't know if it'll work or not. I'm not sure. But I got a hunch. I don't know. It may work. It may not work. I don't know. Maybe you think of something super crazy. Let's see. It work? Let me see. It could work. It could work. I don't know. It's perfectly to the top. It could work. It could possibly work. It works out much easier this way. So we're going to have to do half and half. We need another shot with this one here. All right, that's perfect. I'll take that. I'm going to bring this down on this side. Oh, scissors. Come on. Just had them on the floor. No, on the floor. Just had them right there. It's really crazy. I'll show you something real quick. I'm circle that new stand gets here. see? They're nice. Okay, did you put anything in the middle? No, you did not. Come on, man. Get together, man. Okay. Okay. Best ones are the ones that fight you. This machine's trying to get it to work. Definitely wants to fight a little bit. But we're good. We got it. We can get it done. We'll fight a little bit. No worries. We'll get it done. see. I know, it looks insane, right? It's supposed to be insane. We're a chaos period right now. We're in the chaos. That's where the chaos kicks in. We have to build structure to design the rest of this second stage of chaos. Or we couldn't call him that man. We killed him in that quick. Sheesh. We got a more. I dumped a whole bunch of them over here. One more. That's enough there. Let me see what we got going on back here. I got more of this. That's basically about it. I don't think that many of them. Jeez. I got the chocolate biscuit because I know you taste delicious. Okay, you got the chocolate biscuit? Hmm? Chocolate biscuit. One more time, I'll jack you up, Sako. I'm going to mention the chocolate biscuit one more time. It's going to do it. Got a lot going on here now. The creativity is kicking in, baby. It's kicking in. Sorry about the cell phone incident. The creativity is kicking in. And Taco's over there fighting his we got it lifted up here a little bit. It comes back down here. All this is going to give a frost job on it. Wait. We're going to the craziness of madness. This is got to make sure that's going to fit up in there. So that can't be like that. That has to have a little lift in there. Okay, because I want to defeat the whole purpose of what we're doing this for. So don't get too crazy with it. So do we need that there? Can we shorten those teeth? Or shorten, not teeth, but ice. Scissors. Come on, we need scissors. Progress is going in with scissors. Where are the scissors at? Come on. They're going to be here somewhere. Just had them a few minutes ago. Just had scissors. Did you put them back in the drawer? No, we didn't put them in the drawer. Come on, not now. We have to. Brains function at 100 miles an hour. We got scissors. Sorry, Taco. Right now, looking for something. Let's place my scissors that fast, that quick. Probably buried them on the desk, which is a super mess. Nothing there. Floor. Nothing. Where's the scissors that quick? I literally just had scissors in my hand. Nothing there. On the table. Nothing there, of course. Right there. Don't break. Hey, seriously, I had 3 scissors. In my hand, Tom. Come on, we don't that quick. Nothing there. Nothing over there, nothing here. Gotta be right here somewhere. Oh, on the floor, of course. On the floor, that's where they always are, on the floor. You never put them someplace where they're supposed to be at. Perfect. Perfect. Thanks. That's all right. Here. There. That's on this side. And this side. I just want a little trim too across here. We've got enough glue to put the next trim in there on top of there. Okay, there's bird. All this is going to be covered in caulking, but we need to get some kind of shape to it, because if we don't get any shape to it, what's going to happen is going to square box with caulking all over it, and that's not going to look realistic. So we have to add some shape, some void to the box itself. And that's what we're doing. We're actually laying the foundation. When we cover this thing in caulking, all this is going to be covered with it, and it's going to give it some kind of like hilly kind of shape to the whole thing. And that's what we're doing. Building the foundation. Like I said, we just do the regular box, it's like just a square box, that's it. But with all these hills and all this in here, this is going to be all covered. It's going to give like a little snow effect to it. I need something to hang off, you know what I mean? That's why we need to put all these ridges in here, so this caulking has something to hang off of it. So I know it looks like madness right now, but remember, chaos first, and then calm later. That's what we have to add in, the chaos. And wait a minute for a minute, let me see something. Are we hitting right there? Are we good? Here we're good. Okay. Definitely. Definitely. Now, is this going to look like this with this standing out? No, we're going to put a frost job all around here. That's where we got that silicone over here now, which I'm glad I picked up, because now we're going to do a silicone all over this. We're going to cover some of this with caulking, white caulking here and here, and come back over with the silicone. Probably put some icicles coming over top this and all that, frost it up real nicely. Looks extra frosty. Yes. But the silicone, when we cover this thing, has to have bumps and hills and stuff. That's like actual snow, like ice. And the only way we're going to do that, we have to build the hilly texture of the snow. Whoopsie. So it's like chaos at first, but remember, chaos before the calm. Then you will know the true meaning of the artwork. Become one with the artwork. It's all about becoming one with the artwork. So there's no way, we're not actually planning anything, we're just adding it on as we go along. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's how you do it. Your hands have a mind of their own. You let them do the work. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Be colorblind. Don't be so shallow. You heard that song before? It's a shot. It's back in the day. It's way back in the day, people. Way back in the day. In Vogue. Remember In Vogue? Yeah. There you go. Remember In Vogue? There you go. Now it's like Christmas, people. Everybody likes that song. I like George Michael's Last Christmas better than Mariah Carey. I don't know. I mean, the woman has an incredible voice. She can sing the high notes, but it's something about that makes my cat go nuts. Can't play Mariah Carey on my cat. My cat will lose it. I don't know, because her notes are so high. I think it's because she picks up that high pitch. That's what it is. But he doesn't like it. It triggers him. Sorry, Taco. She doesn't understand about being the chocolate biscuit, because you gotta be so delicious. What's wrong? You okay? You okay? You need kiss tax? Okay. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Don't run for me. How dare you? I told you I love you. You ran from me. Just wanted to give him kiss taxes. He didn't want them. He did not want them, people. He didn't want them. You gotta have fun. Look. Come here and do my channel. People wanted me to be all serious. And I like to have fun. That's what's what I enjoy my artwork. That's what I like to do. I want to have fun doing it. People don't want me to talk about God. They say, we'll leave. You talk about the Lord. And I'll be like, okay then. Bye-bye. Hope you have a wonderful day. I'm not going to stop talking about him. I'm not doing that. And they'll say, well, you won't have any subscribers. You won't you have no one to talk to. I always got someone to talk to. God, I talk to him every day. Yep. I'm good. I have God. He's always here. He never goes. He's always here. Always got someone to talk to. Never alone. Yep. And I got chocolate biscuits. Come here. Oh, come here, little chocolate biscuits. Oh, you're so delicious. It's a chocolate biscuit. Because you know you taste so delicious. Ah, bam. Told you I'm going to get you on that kiss tax. Thought you were going to get away from me, did you? Ha ha ha. Got you in the corner. Exploring the boxes. I got you good with the kiss tax. There you go. There you go. You've paid the kiss tax. I find myself making the cat noises when I be talking to my friends. Like, yeah, so the other day, I was checking out that car over there, and it was looking absolutely amazing. It was a pretty nice car. It's a Humvee. One of the new ones, electric ones. I saw one. Car was freaking crazy. You be around your cat too long. Well, may it be so. May it be so. Making cat noises. My friend of mine, she paints kids' faces for all kinds of events and stuff. I'm trying to get her to paint me up like a dangerous kitty. A dangerous kitty. So I can come out of the alleyway and people can go. I told my sister that when she was eating, she knew he choked on her food. Like, why would you say something remotely said like that when I said, oh, it just popped in my head. I thought I'd just tell it to you. I like to share. All right, we got our little legs here. We're going to make a little icy legs here. We're going to turn these into little blocks of ice. blocks of ice. Yes, we're going to paint them blue and turn the silicone, which we have here, which I'm surprised you picked it up, which is awesome. Everything happens for a reason. And turn these into blocks of ice. Or we can basically use the ice cubes and make the whole ice cube scene with it. That'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be hot. So we're going to order some ice cubes. Turn these into blocks of ice. Gonna make it chilly in there. Extra chilly. Chilly. It's going on right nicely. Chocolate biscuit. What the freak do you want? What is obsession with you and biscuits involving chocolate? I think if my cat could talk, he literally would have that conversation off camera. Like, I just wanted to wait until you got off camera to have this detailed, interesting conversations. And for lately, you've been calling me a chocolate biscuit. What is that? What is a chocolate biscuit? First of all, it doesn't sound like anything that I would eat. To begin with, nothing more you would eat. What is this obsession you have with chocolate biscuits? Oh my goodness, I've said it so much every time I say he looks at me now. Yeah, so chocolate biscuits. Okay, we're cleaning up our mess in here. Because right now, I wanted to do the white caulking, which I gotta go back and get that now. And remember, get the things I came here to get to also. So, we'll be back in to finish that. And I still got the other PC over here to finish. I got the BioWaste PC, the BioShock one over there. We're designing over there. Got to get that one done. Well, why would you take on something in the middle of a project? Why not? Besides, when I saw those trays in there, I was like, oh yeah, we got to use these things. We have to. Like, we have to. We have to use those. I mean, those things were sick. I was like, yeah, $1.25. Yeah, we can hook this up and turn this to a nice screen. Put some nice lights in there, the whole 9 yards. Definitely. Order my lights right away because I want to get them in here. So basically we can hook up the whole light system because I got to see that glow. I got to see that light pushing through. We got to. Now, remember I showed you that trick about basically painting over your LED lights so they disappear into the wood, into the environment? That's what we're going to do inside of there. We're going to paint over those suckers and get them to basically blend in. You don't need the weatherproof lights. They're okay, but they're kind of hard to paint over. Get the other ones. So get some. They got a sale and they got one for $5. So you're gonna pick up some lights for $5. Already got lights coming in for the screen with the huge light bar across of it. We're going to turn the bottom base in that into a thundercloud display. Yeah, we're going to be doing that, definitely. So that's what that piece of cardboard's over there for. So that's another project we're working on. And then keep in mind, we still got to get all this done for the Apex Gamer, because the Apex Gamer screen is big, and it's going to require a lot of work to do that one right there. Yes. We have a lot to do, don't we, people? A lot to do. I'm going to get me a to-do list and get me one of those giant 6-foot pencils. I can cross it off. Like, oh. Takes 5 people to hold the pen. Just go over the same time. Okay, ready. At this count of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, just check it off. That's how we do stuff. I always thought that a cool part of a music video would be like if someone signed a contract, they made it big. First they show them basically in the rap music, and which one rapping on the corner, trying to get that contract. And then all of a sudden this car drives by, limousine, they do it, and the guy gets in the car, and they shake hands, stuff like that. And now he got this whole rap gig about to sign his contract. But they see him walking in, he got this big, huge case. Like, it look like a case something would carry, like a firearm. It's not a firearm, it's a giant case he's carrying. And he walks in with the rest of his crew, and they come and he opens up. It's a giant stamp. Like, they stamp their name on something, and he just picks up and goes, yeah, hits the table, and people blow out the window, and the lights blow out, and he drops his giant thing, and the table crashes to the ground. That's how you would stamp something back in the day. That'd be hot, wouldn't it? Yup, and then the rap music coming like, oh, get down, get on down. That's Craig Mack, by the way. Can't use that. But yeah, that's how we're coming like, yeah. That's something like Busta Rhymes would do in the video, literally. Come with a giant stamp and just crush the entire environment. Just dropping this stamp down to put his logo down or something. I miss Craig Mack. I love Craig Mack. Craig Mack was an amazing, amazing rapper. I miss Craig Mack. He had this rhythm, this beat, man. Everything about him, man. I miss him. He passed away a long time ago, but yeah, I miss him. He made good music. Yeah, if you can't got a powerful voice, an amazing singing voice, keep him away from Hollywood. Literally, keep him away from Hollywood. Keep him in the church. Have him sing in the church. Keep him away from freaking Hollywood. Because again, people get so corrupt and all that nonsense, and people never come out the same way. If they do, they're lucky to. They come out so messed up. Yeah, keep your kids away freaking from Hollywood. Keep them in the church. You know what would happen if Wendy would have stayed in the church? Wendy had an amazing, amazing voice. Despite all the crazy stuff that went on, the woman had an incredible voice. There's certain people that have voices that are blessed. I call them touched by God. A person that can sing and make a crowd, bring them to tears, that's a person with a very powerful voice. And a blessed person at that. You know, angels sing to the Lord, and they have amazing, incredible voices. And once in a while, somebody gets touched by God, and they get that powerful voice. And she had that voice. She was a powerful singer. But she got caught out there in the world. You know, her father was a priest. You know that, right? They're Christians. And she sung in the church. And she would imagine, you can become a gospel singer. Gospel singers make it famous too. But she could have become a famous gospel singer. But she got caught up in that world. Yep. The devil's out there waiting for you. He'll turn around and take your very blessings that the Lord will give you, and he will turn them into darkness. That's what he'll do. Now imagine we're blessed and we get that money and we're doing what we need to do. I mean, we're blessed. We have money now. We're very well taken care of. But we get to that level, we're making that serious, crazy money. And we're out there blowing on cars and women and drinking and gambling and doing all kinds of crazy stuff out there. Easy to get caught up in something really bad. 1 minute you can be out there party, living that life. The next minute you can sit by a 4x8 jail cell. Life change that fast, that quick. In a situation that you'll spend the rest of the remaining of your time in that place. That fast, that quick. Out of nowhere. That's why you be careful. Keep it close to the Lord. Keep in the church, keep close to the Lord, and the devil will sit there frustrated all day long, just looking at you like, man, well, I'm not getting next to that one at the end of the day. Yep. And imagine she kept it with the church. She stayed away from Hollywood, she stayed away from all that craziness, and she kept with the church. She could have been a very powerful gospel singer. Very powerful gospel singer. Being caught up in that world, yeah, that'll do it to you. That's what I said. If I did have kids and they were talented like that, I would never send them to Hollywood. Whatever. I keep them within the church. Sometimes parents because parents want that money. And when you're willing to sell your kid's soul for some money, it's a shame, it really is. I wouldn't even have my kids on Disney. No, heck no. No. I understand Disney is a beautiful park and all that stuff like that, but yeah, every corporation has a jacked up downside. I don't say every corporation, but that one did. That had a very jacked up downside to it. I actually did the research and studied the history of Disney. It's not very happy when you find out everything about what it used to be at one point. What you doing over there, Mr. Sugar Sticks? Mr. Sugar Sticks. Cats are the most jacked up names. Mr. Sugar Sticks. I get the most weirdest names ever. Mr. Sugar Sticks. What you doing, Mr. Sugar Sticks? Anyway, as I said before, no, I've never had my kids in showbiz or anything like that whatsoever. I want them to be normal. As normal as much as possible. We know they're going to be weird, but at least there's normal weird, and then there's weird. All right, people, we got this nice little build. Are we done yet? No, we got to go pick up supplies. Like I literally thought I had everything that I needed when I was out there. We're good. But finding out we don't have everything we need, and we got the clear, which we're still going to need that caulking anyway. Regardless, we still need it. But we're going to have to get that other paste caulking. We need it badly to get this job done. Yeah, and why I'm taking care of that, I'm going to put some orders in for the LED lights after I get off from here and start the process of getting everything else we need in here. The other PC over here, which is this baby over here that we did, that right there, I freaking love that thing. That corrosion job is looking nice. We still got to finish the ceiling on that. And I got to get him another buddy because he needs a buddy. He's been telling me he needs another roach buddy. So yeah, he's lonely up there. So I got to get another person. Hopefully they don't populate. We don't need that. But anyway, so yeah, we'll be going to get this done today too also. So I'm going to show you that finished job on it. It's coming out looking quite nicely. Still got a bit more go in the painting. Pretty soon have done. Believe that was actually cardboard. It was actually cardboard and some toilet paper roll holders right there. 32 ounce paint container or container right there. And yeah, all cardboard. Yep, told you. If you want, you can build it. We're still working on stuff, but we'll get to it all. Hope you enjoyed. Keep in mind, we're building on these PCs for a purpose. And the reason why is because they're going to be wrapped around our new gaming company that we're working on, basically on developing high-performance gaming screen paints and projection screens for the ultimate gamer or even a casual gamer. It doesn't make a difference as long as you game. We're working on some pretty cool stuff. So hopefully, you know, everything will work out as the Lord has intended. Everything will work out, and we'll get to do some pretty cool stuff. All right, people. Hope you enjoyed. I'll be right back in. I'll get done running some errands and picking up some stuff we need here. We'd like to thank our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for blessing us with amazing technology, because if it weren't for Him, none of this would be possible. Thank you all for your time. Be safe out there, and God bless.